part.
Damn it.
Now I gotta hold it.
Okay, welcome back to Marvel. So last time, you guys infiltrated some suspicious gang activity and found that they were using a portal to import gangsters from another universe. You teamed up with Spider-Man to shut it down a bit. Well, Spider-Man kind of came and helped you out at the end. And then a sorcerer showed up and brought you to Doctor Strange. Sorcerer being Wong, of course. And Doctor Strange revealed to you that Agent Coulson, who had you been working for, was really Talos, the Skrull, and that Hydra has infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. So the S.H.I.E.L.D. you've been working for was actually Hydra. And so now the plan is for you guys to keep working for Hydra and be incognito, kind of moles in it, and you'll kind of do missions for Doctor Strange and missions for Hydra now. But yeah.
Are we
so
the bad
and then
guys?
so so Doctor Strange is going to have a bit of a interview with each of you in turn and get to know you a little better, and then kind of jump from there.
I
So does
didn't
anyone have any
study.
questions first, or anybody want to volunteer to go first, or
I volunteer to go second.
how's your characters feeling? How are your characters feeling about everything? We'll just go around and do that. Oh, where it's everyone's. Oh, because also Talo, Isaac's character, when Isaac gets here, Isaac was knocked out during the fight also.
Oh, perfect. He's still knocked out.
Yeah.
He'll just
Yeah,
come
he's still
to.
knocked out, so it works out well.
Oh,
yeah.
that's fantastic.
You guys stretchered him out of there, so he is
And that
resting. Yeah.
was it just the four of us anyway? Like, is it the same people?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, this is I haven't added anyone in.
I
put the offer up there if anyone else wanted to join, and nobody took me up on it, so it's just this four.
That's perfect, honestly. I love that. Oh. Okay, that's not the right glass. That's full of paint residue for some reason. I volunteer to go second, but I am very confused. I'm like, what? So, like, that guy is really that guy, and we've been working for the bad guys the whole time, and who's the real Coulson? Is he on the moon? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he's actually on a space... He's on a space station he's in space with Nick Fury.
How do we know that you guys aren't doing the same thing that they did to us, and that this is some kind of, like, double thing? I saw a movie with Tom... one of the Toms, and pretty sure this stuff happens. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry.
I think Ivan's extra pissed off because now he knows that Hydra is the ones who told him that Hydra are the ones who did to him who made him what he is.
Oh, sorry, say that again there, Dylan?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it froze right when I started.
Oh, no, I was reading and I'm trying to listen at the same time, sorry.
Ivan's extra pissed off because he just got told that Hydra are the ones who not only he's been working for, but they also are the ones who told him that Hydra are the people who made him what he is.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Just volunteers for second. Doodler, you want to talk to Strange first? Because you did try to take him aside earlier and talk to him.
Doodler's all about the Strange.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Ooh. Okay, it's really weird that the roll 20 now jumps over, so now I have to see around this. It's annoying. just see who's in here before I do this.
Hey, Spider-Man. Is that your girlfriend? You guys are like so cute together. OMG.
Alright, so Doctor Strange, when you kind of came beside him, you were kind of terrified and had a bunch of random babbling demands. Doctor Strange kind of taps you on the back doodler and astral projects you to here.
So Doodler's body just drops on the ground.
Whoa. Is this that place from the movie? With like
It
the
looks,
one
it looks,
that the evil one?
it looked like the mirror dimension. So I was like, this is cool. I'm gonna use this one.
That's so
Like
cool.
the labyrinth of Terabithia.
Is that can't be what it's called? I know about a bridge to Terabithia, but don't tell me there's a girl dying of cancer in here.
There is now. You want to go home? You have to cure cancer.
It's the chick from the Strange movie, the Miss Marvel or whatever her name is. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say something like, "Whoa, I've always wanted to see this place, but no time for that. Is this where you're going to keep me while you get rid of the guy who's hunting me, or what's the plan there? A guy's hunting me."
You're talking about Talo, I believe.
That's the name I know him by, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Well, I'll have a conversation with him about that, and pretty sure if you're in any danger, he probably would have done something about it by now, wouldn't he?
I don't know. I think he just found out recently, or I don't even know if he knows, honestly.
Do
But
you know why he's hunting you?
yes, but I don't want to tell you either, or I don't want to tell you.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with the device you've been using to bounce around time and space?
Maybe. Yes.
Okay. Because I've happened to have noticed someone has been pounding holes into time and space like they're using a giant ice pick.
Okay, pounding holes is a strong way to put that, I think.
Well, you've bounced around so much with your rudimentary little device that you're causing ripple effects across every part of space time you touch, and all these tiny tools are making fissures across the quantum world that divides the multiverse.
Okay, yeah, but what about the guy that's hunting me?
Okay, yeah, but what about you destroying the multiverse?
Destroying, really?
Yeah, what do you like? What? That's why we have Spider-Man here. They aren't supposed to be here. That's why we had mobsters running around Little Italy. This is all side effects from what you've been doing.
Are you hunting me too? I'm gonna start running.
I actually have been.
I'm gonna start running.
in this realm.
Yeah, every time you like run up or down one set of stairs, it always just leads you back around to where Strange is.
Yeah, no matter which way you go, he's just standing there like, really?
Yeah, yeah, it's like really, and like you jump and run somewhere else, and like he's just standing there and like,
yeah,
and it just keeps swerving back to him. Yeah,
and very shortly I'll be out of breath.
What's funny,
Okay,
like the power
you
level
caught me.
difference between you two is like when a 3-year-old has a tantrum, because like you can't just beat them to death, but they are very annoying. Like you have to discipline them somehow, but like you can't do as regular methods. They don't understand anything.
Okay, have you gotten enough cardio for the day, or do you need to run a little bit more before we continue this conversation?
No, No, you've caught me. Good job.
Burn.
I'll give you that one.
Shots fired.
Okay. Well, thankfully, I do have a bit of an idea in mind how to fix things. If your friend who's been hunting you is truly from the place that he's supposedly from, I think his boss might be of a little bit of help to us.
Oh, I don't like that. I feel like
So-
his boss is going to break a lot of my legs.
Well, if we give him back his device and his ward, we should be able to manipulate and get the multiverse back on track and get everyone back where they're supposed to be. The longer anyone stays out of their universe, the more they become part of the one they're in, and it's impossible for them to go back. Thankfully, I have a contact who did something similar herself, but she only did it one time. But what she can do pretty easily is, without physically transversing the planes of reality, she can allow safer photons and psychic particles to filter between, so you can visualize and communicate. It's kind of a window with a speaker.
Okay, but they can't touch me.
Yeah, no, can't touch you.
Okay.
I was thinking of a cell phone. That's what I was thinking of.
It's so beyond. It's like so below Doctor Strange's level of power. He's like, "What's that word again? Catamaran."
Yeah. 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 So, if you're really afraid of your comrade, I'll offer you this. And he pulls off this little charm, and it kind of gold, and it kind of spins. This is the protection of Satari. Use it. Take this medallion, and it'll keep you safe. It's the kneecap from a demi demon.
That is awesome. That is exactly what I need. Thank you, Dr. Strange.
All right. Let's go back to the others.
Very specifically, you need the kneecap.
case Batman's gonna break yours.
Oh God.
Okay. What level was
Come back to your buddy with relic standing over you, like, dude, look. Dude, look.
And I'll come to and I'll be like, try to hit me.
On
Oh God. I'm gonna roll my
do you hit him?
eyes.
Yeah, I'll hit him if he says hit him.
Okay. Roll an attack. Oh, does the 9 hit?
No, he doesn't hit.
Hold on, let's not get too hasty.
Oh.
A 9 does hit.
What?
Well, I imagine matches hits.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What
yeah, I
power
believe
are
so.
we right now?
I think you're 2 in there right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then maybe not.
Or
No, it still hits.
which one are you?
I think
14.
yeah, 60 and 120.
Oh, maybe you're 1.
I think
don't know.
we're 1 because that matches my
Okay, it's probably 1 then.
numbers.
Okay, so it's 1 then. Yeah.
I think I had 4 health left, so he knocks me out. I can't
Yeah,
tell Doctor Strange.
he knocks you
Oh
out.
shit.
Doing
I can't tell Doctor Strange his protection didn't work.
I'd just be like, roll my eyes and like look at Relic and just be like, come on. Like you knew what was gonna happen. It's funny. I get it. I'm not gonna stop you, but like it's kind of like kicking a puppy.
He's my friend. I don't want to hit, but he says hit. I hit.
Okay.
I think maybe
Oh, you got a
maybe
Marvel? Oh no.
think maybe Mr. Strange has something strange to his brain. He wants knocked straight.
Okay, maybe
Yeah.
maybe we should keep the rough housing to outside the sanctum.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
trying to
future.
cover it. No, this is perfectly normal for them. They're-
Okay. Wong, keep an eye on the Soldier of Fortune. Miss
ah,
Duchess,
yeah, you can call me
care to
that.
okay. You can call
I
me
almost used my real name.
You can call me Doctor.
Oh, doctor, you say?
Alright. Step with me into my office.
Okay. Well, wait, I've seen this movie too.
As he pushes you out into the astral plane, you hear Relic say, "Where is this fortune?
Where is what? Sorry?
This fortune?" Sorry, I'm not practiced with the Russian accent anymore.
This fortune?
Yeah, because he's called me a soldier of fortune.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That makes sense. Yeah, you're just a soldier as far as you know. Ah! Look, like, I get it. You're old and like I'm pretty, but nothing. I punch really hard. Don't try anything
Oh,
funny.
I'm happily married.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you though? Are you happy? Are you really happy? Is it to
We're
Wong?
pretty happy.
Are you married to Wong?
Did somebody say my name?
Ah!
Oh,
Are you I just like look at them both and try to assess whether I think that they're a couple. I don't know what stat that is, but I'll try it.
what are the? I don't know what the basic stats for
Would
characters.
it be like I'm wondering if that's vigilance? That's like
yeah, it'd be
the
vigilance. Yeah, that'd be it.
yeah,
Or would it be more ego? Because it's kind of
or logic? I don't know. Yeah. Where there must be a description somewhere of them, right? That says like
there
where
sure is.
I feel like oh yeah, cuz vigilance is like you're searching. Ego I thought was like a speech thing.
It's your reason and insight. Yeah, ego is your self-confidence, personal magnetism, first personality. So it'd be logic.
Okay. That's good cuz I have a 0. Oh, I got a 10.
Oh, and at rank 1, 10's under. You need to build up.
I get an edge if I try and figure out if
Oh.
they oh no. You said I passed?
No, you're under.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, if I try and determine if they're gay again, I now have edge on it.
At first glance, you're not sure, but Strange kind of says so. Upon the Sanctum's assessment, your powers seem to have no real origin. That's rather strange.
Ah, nice. Well, I think they have an origin. I'm like really good at yoga.
I don't think yoga would be enough. Then
I mean-
Wong says, I've seen many monks survive only off of a sip of water.
Yeah, like that. I could do that. I wouldn't. Sometimes I drink like way too much wine, and my friends are like, "You should probably have some water," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're right," because I trust my friends.
So Dr. Strange is like walking around you with like some crystals
Okay.
and stuff.
Really?
I'll take a look at you.
Crystals? How did you know I was into that? Oh my god, I have that one. Do you go to Claire?
Of course I go to Claire's.
Oh my god!
She's one of the most powerful witches who hasn't been caught by Hydra.
I am now convinced. I don't have to do another check because even if I'm wrong, he's totally gay. There's no way.
Okay, so
I kind of give
You're
Wong
in-
like the elevator look and just like kind of like nod approvingly.
So you can punch through a brick wall, and there's nothing magical about you, nothing alien. Wong says, perhaps Clea may know where to look.
Who's that? Who's Cleo?
And that's... Oh, I'm just still checking.
Cleopatra?
Oh, I gotta grab... Thanks. So as he says that, all of a sudden, Strange waves his arm around again, and you show up in a different room.
Oh, cool.
And boom.
Whoa! I mean, like, kind of like how Thor like goes like boom.
Yeah.
Can you at least
It's like-
warn me when you're gonna do that? It's very disconcerting.
So he looks at the woman in here and says, sorry to disturb you. Then he looks to you. This is my wife, Clea.
Oh.
Clea, this is Duchess.
Like a Now I'm very confused because I'm pretty sure he's gay, and there's no way he's getting this girl if he isn't. Is she transparent too? Like, is
No,
she...
that's just the way the token looks.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I
think the
I
token
guess.
was mad that I...
Can I do that other check with Edge?
Yeah.
And now, excellent. That was logic, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
nice, a marble. I'm gonna still roll an Edge on one of those. Why not? Yeah, 17.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He loves vaginas.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm embarrassed. Oh, whoa, whoops. And I'll just like, clearly embarrassed, probably hang my head a little, and I'll just kind of like avoid eye contact with Strange and like walk over him, just be like, "Nice to meet you, Clara."
Nice to meet you, Duchess. I hear we owe you and your team some thanks. Those gangsters didn't know the kind of universe-ending equipment they were playing with. And Strings says, Wong and I were trying to ascertain the origins of her abilities. She's nearly indestructible, fast on her feet, and has amazing healing capabilities.
I do a lot of yoga. You should try it.
She kind of...
There's this women's only hot yoga at Silver's.
Yeah, Claire just lets out a big burp.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever? Sorry, I just had lunch. Have you ever had a DNA test? And Strange says, "No,
I
she's
don't
not
think
a mutant."
so. Look,
Well, she might
I make them wear a condom, okay?
have.
Also, your
don't think that
husband's
would do it
here.
either.
That's kind of weird question to ask.
What do you think DNA is?
I look at Doctor Strange like, and back at her like, I'm not gonna say that with he's here. My God, embarrassing.
So they kind of start talking about to each other. It's like, she might not have to be a mutant. Remember Charles Xavier's research before he died? And Strange kind of shakes his head. Well, that hypothesis was never really tested. And she's maybe one of his old students would know a little bit more of where he left off. And Strange kind of says, well, McCoy is in some Hydra facility. He's on my to recruit list. In the meantime, given your abilities, at least maybe we can help you improve them a little bit somewhere.
Okay.
So he all of a sudden this time he teleports you again. No, actually he'll just teleport Talos into here.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to leave Claire. Like, to be alone with Doctor Strange at this point after finding out he's not gay when I clearly thought he was, and then was pretty sure we were having a conversation about STDs and facials. It's like being around your dad when, like
Yeah,
super awkward.
true.
Oh, hey
Pops in
Nick.
Tails, and Tails does basically what you did. Is like, oh,
What the fuck?
why do you do that
Yes, would you
without warning?
learn some manners, bro? Does he do this to you at home, Clara? Like, surely that must get on your nerves.
No, that's why I wear this earring for. So we can't do that.
Oh, that's smart.
Strange goes to tell us, and he says, "We
Note
need to
to
locate the.
Steal
We need to
earring.
locate the speeds. We need to locate the speedster."
Speedster.
You said speedster. Talos kind of looks at him. You said he wasn't a particular fan of yours. Dr. Strange kind of. Yeah, he wanted me to help rescue his sister. I didn't have the time or the manpower. So he kind of looks at you, Duchess. So you may have some work cut out for you.
I'm like kind of when they started talking about this speedster and stuff, I kind of checked out and I started playing with stuff on a desk and I might have knocked something over. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, work. Yeah. What?
Strange Chad says, Talos, perhaps we could send her on a mission somewhere near his known location. They wouldn't let me power her up enough to catch him, but if we power it up for only a few seconds, a handful of seconds, and he kind of looks at you, you'd have to move faster than you've probably tried to move before, just to catch up with him. And
Are
then
you gonna get me a Ferrari?
you wouldn't have a very long chat. Well, I don't know why you would need a Ferrari.
No, I want a Ferrari.
You own several Ferraris?
Oh yeah. I forgot I was rich. Never mind.
Well,
a girl can
if I get
always
to-
use another Ferrari. Like, also, you're married. Weird.
So Talos will kind of say it's strange. I can see into setting something up. I'll have to use Morgan, so I'll have to keep her in the dark. But I should be able to get I'll see how big of a window I can get you. We'll power you up. You can get in touch with him. Try to talk to him. If you tell him we need to try to recruit him to us. So
Okay.
try to get him on our side. If you tell him we can help his sister, that might be enough to entice him to talk further.
Would I know? Like, I have a guess of who it is.
Do you want to roll logic for your character?
I don't, but I will. She's not. This isn't exactly her forte.
No, but because of history, but after the war, they would have been kind of one of the fairly
Okay.
well-known people.
I mean, I don't actually know who it is, but I have a guess. And if it's who I think it is, very exciting. Maybe a potential boyfriend. We're in Marvel, right?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a 5.
Okay, yeah,
I have
you're
edge on the next
you.
one.
So at the moment, you're really not sure who they're talking about.
Yeah. So my pseudo parents are trying to get me to hook up with a very fast boy.
Well, they're trying to get you to recruit him, but if that might be how you're interpreting it.
I mean,
Why does everybody in this weird place want to sleep with me or have me sleep with someone?
yeah. God, it's all sex with these people. So he has like a sister, you said? I mean, and the plan is to like blackmail him to work for us using the sister?
No, it's offering to help. He came to us trying to find his. We couldn't help him at the time.
Okay.
Because there's a few more of us, we can offer to help him now.
All right.
If he'll talk to you and maybe show
this
you
is
show
gonna
you a
be
couple of
fun.
ropes.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to do really bad flirting with you. Okay. So,
All right.
there's a speedster. They're going to help me power up to catch and try and recruit him. And my part of the deal is to help him find his sister. What do we, like, all we want is to recruit him.
We want to recruit him to to Doctor Strange's team.
Okay.
And to do that, we're just saying that, hey, if you still want to find your sister, we can help you with him. We'll help you with that now.
Okay. And most importantly, Cleo has an earring that prevents Doctor Strange from teleporting her.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's key. That's going to be like, that's the linchpin in this entire season, I promise. Also, I may have spilled some form of acid. I'm trying to like push a stool over it with my foot and like trying to hurry the conversation up.
You'll see all of a sudden you see a mop come from like the closet and like start and like move the chair and start mopping it.
Oh god, now it's getting everywhere. Okay, we should probably go.
Yeah, on to the next one. Zips you back.
Okay. Woo, that was close. I can't wait to get that earring. Trent's like, fuck. That earring didn't exist until you went in that room.
Until you said that it didn't exist, but now it does.
I accidentally improv the most powerful thing in the universe. Improv is the real superpower.
It's
And like, if we were in some kind of interdimensional place, that acid is just like melting through the floor of existence. So we come back here. Ah! I was waiting the entire time for this opportunity and I didn't get it, so I'll look over at this guy and I'll say,
yeah, Wong. Yeah.
"What's Wong?" I think we've got the Wong guy. I'm just screwing with you. Sorry.
You need to as well.
No, that's okay. I gotta apparently. So doing yoga isn't enough, and now I started to start running track. Also, me and Doctor Strange have the same crystal lady, Clara. Also, he's not gay, despite what you may think, like what most people probably think. And his wife is a fucking hottie. Oh!
Did
All
you
that.
see the cape? Yes.
See what? I
See the cape.
The cape. What about the cape? No, I swear, like I thought he was gay too.
That way in this country.
Sorry, I can't hear you. It's very quiet. I might be able to turn you up. No, you're maxed.
Does it not work this way in this country? He wear cape. He gay, right?
That's what I thought. But no, like I met his wife. She's a baddie. I text several statistic checks and got a marvel. I'm pretty sure he's not gay, but I'm not sure about this other Wong over here. That was the worst one. The only organic one was like the worst one. Also, you know what? I'll tell you about that later. And I'll make a mental note to tell you about the whole earring that stops Doctor Strange from teleporting people at a later time. Because I think, like, as far as Duchess is concerned, you, like, the two of us are besties and the rest of the team are losers. We're like the cool kids.
Sorry, testing. You hear me now, yes? Or is it?
Yeah, that sounds
That's
really good.
better. Yeah, much better. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really quiet. I can turn my end up, but I have you at max volume, so
Yeah, sorry, my internet's all fucky, so it's
all good.
doing weird.
Alright, Strange goes up to Relic next. Alright, for a change, let's step into your office, actually.
Oh, that's
And he
cool.
astral projects you. Oh, hey, Isaac.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I've heard.
Having a good time. We did Roman and we did Colin. Now we're just gonna do Dylan. So
Oh yeah. So you wake up.
had a very good time.
Actually, I'm gonna like I'll grab him off the ground. I'll like. Tello. I have a really urgent and important thing to tell you.
What happened?
Doctor Strange isn't gay, and his wife's a hottie. That's it.
Yeah.
And then
You
I'll
know
just
that?
drop you. So I have you held up like 6 inches off the ground. I just drop you.
As he's not surprised by any of that information, you drop him. It's like, "Yeah, you know."
God, am I the only one? No, Relic thought he was gay too. Okay. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You're awake. The doodler is knocked out though.
Yeah.
There's a
As you
suspicious
wake up, you look over
relic
beside
looking
you,
dent
and
in his face.
Okay. Before we switch over to Dylan's part, you guys want to catch Isaac up a little bit?
Catch up, Isaac.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So get this.
I
Doctor
watched
Strange
the,
isn't gay.
Oh, I just mean about the last little few reveals.
yeah, because
here.
I watched the
Oh.
stream. I rewatched the stream last session or
No, but
couple months ago.
I
So.
think he's talking about like this episode.
I just mean
Yeah,
just what we did
that's
in
what I'm
this
saying.
episode. Yeah.
Doctor
Yeah.
Strange walked up to the doodler and pushed his head, and he fell on the ground. And after I shook him for a while trying to wake him up, he got up, said, "Hit me," so I hit him, and then he's unconscious now. Then Doctor Strange did the same thing to Duchess, and when she woke up, she didn't want me to hit her, but she had a bunch of puns for Wong.
We've got the Wong guy this whole time. We thought it
God
was
damn
Nick
it.
Fury. But
That's pretty
he's
recap,
don't
actually.
worry, he's gonna tell us more about himself soon.
All right. So, yeah. So Strange taps Relic on his shoulder and said, let's step into your office this time." And
Oh my god,
Relic.
Relic's got an office.
and then appear here. And he says,
I
he
think you're
indicates to the
unconscious.
two people, it says, "Well, it's about time the two of you were introduced."
Oh, who is that? Oh
who's
my
this?
god! Are you serious?
Oh, not the keyboard.
Rasputin?
No, it's actually just a standing mirror.
I don't know this guy. And I don't have office. Are you talking cleaning closet in library? This is not the cleaning closet.
No, this is the
I have
kind of
I have a bottle of bourbon stashed in there. It is nowhere to be seen.
this is sort of the psychic space where the two of you are inhabiting, well, your body.
And the other guy says, "Oh, finally good to be out of this fucking alcoholic. You, why you do nothing but drink and take pills? You know, you're in land of free. You don't have to stay cooped up in fucking apartment getting fucked all the time.
Oh my god.
Not even the fun way. Wait, I hear you before. You're the fucking guy. This guy in my head. You're always talking. And I couldn't make it out, but who the fuck are you? You say No, we talked before after the thing with those Hydra people, or maybe not Hydra. I don't fucking know, but you say you're Rasputin. I, I I look up Rasputin. I work in library. I have all kind of knowledge. You don't even fucking know. He dead. He died long fucking time. Who the fuck are you? I am Grigory Rasputin. I tell you this many times, but you keep drinking, and it's very hard to speak to you when you're drinking. You need to stop so we can have a fucking conversation. But what? A relic turns to Doctor Strange. What is this? This your magic trick?
No, this is sort of your magic trick. This is the source of all your powers and kind of all the problems you've been having. Whatever happened, that whatever relic his soul and psyche was trapped in, when it was destroyed, it transferred to you, and now you're stuck together in this body. So
how do we get him out? Yes. How do I get out of this?
well, I'll have to find a way to do something about that. Soul trapping is not necessarily my forte. It's kind of darker magic than the ancient one would have taught. But so unfortunately, the two of you are going to have to kind of duke this out either here in the astral plane or when we get back, or within your body, so you can learn to cohabitate for the meantime.
Rasputin is kind of chuckling. He says, "The ancient one. She was fucking hacked. She couldn't track me down no matter how hard she tried. And you say you're not even as powerful as her.
Well, power is a relative term.
I got all kinds of power, but I hide it. Now we're in land of free, and all kinds of superhuman running around, and this fucking fool doesn't try to seize power, doesn't try to do anything, that he becomes a fucking pawn for the government. Not even the government of their country, for another shadow organization, like a fucking fool. But I didn't know who it was. I I just wanted to be left the fuck alone. You don't. If you'd shut up once in a while, maybe I wouldn't have been so busy trying to find ways to shut you up. Then maybe I could have gotten more done. You fool. When I came into your body, I saw all this ambition, and ever since, it's not there. Like you fooled me so you could trap me in this painful misery. The fuck is wrong with you? It's not easy starting new life. I start new life many times. It's no problem at all. You find power and you take it. I have to keep low profile. You don't even have to do that, but you do it anyway because you're fucking pussy. Well,
All things considered, I think this is going pretty well. So if the two of you aren't going to try to mentally destroy each other, we can make this work.
wait, how
The
I
voices.
destroy? This fool can't put on his pants without my help. You, I put on pants for many years before I have you fucking with me, you bearded bitch. You have smaller beard than me, you fucking pussy. Yeah. And Relic's gonna try to take a swing at him.
Okay. You got both your character sheets. You can go for it.
Shit, I think I rolled an attack wrong before because I rolled a melee and then I rolled the attack. I think it's just click on the attack. Yeah, because it has the roll and the damage.
Yeah, that's the one you want.
Oh yeah, that misses by quite a bit. So Rasputin just kind of barely does
Rasputin
the
just
attack.
kind of sidesteps him. Does he attack back or anything?
Says, maybe you could hit if you weren't so fucking drunk. Always fucking drunk. So sick of these goddamn hangovers. And then he's just gonna like reach out to put his hand on Ivan's shoulder, but it's meant to be like a grapple, so I assume that's a melee that is combat, but not an attack.
Yeah, so it's a melee to grab, so it's an action to grab, and then the thing you're doing is the reaction after you.
Okay, so that's an 18, which I assume beats Ivan's melee defense. Oh yeah. So he's gonna grab him by the shoulder and do a brain drain.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what?
Okay, actually, I guess I shouldn't even take off the focus until I do the damage because it's going to change things.
Yeah, I forgot to put the bars above Rasputin, but that's fine.
Ego attack. Where does he go?
Oof.
Holy fuck. That might be enough to take out his entire focus, actually.
So kind of before that happens, Strange kind of like, okay, I think we see how this plays out. He claps his hands and brings you back to the material plane. So what's going to happen, Dylan, is every day that Ivan wakes up, I want you to roll a d6 for Rasputin and a d4 for Ivan, and whoever has the highest number is going to be in control of your character for the day.
That's cool.
Oh,
It-
Ivan's gonna get so many STDs.
I was I was like, oh my god, he's not gonna be Russian. But he was.
That was Dylan's first thing. He was like, "Oh, I have to do 2 Russian accents. That's gonna be."
Yeah.
Right. Well, that was awesome, Dylan. I was hoping it was gonna work out.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I like the idea that Doctor Strange like knew all this was gonna happen and decided that that space was the best possible outcome.
Well, that's actually their space. That's actually their mental space they took them.
Okay.
So that was their
Yeah.
psyche. Yeah. Okay. Isaac, are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Sweet. So Doctor Strange
Is Relic
kind of
back?
flies. Yep. Oh yeah, Relic's back. Yeah. If you want to talk to Relic first, yeah.
Well, I'm wondering like after that, what is what
Oh,
does Relic
yeah.
look
I guess
like?
do you want to?
Like, is he
Oh.
okay?
Oh, he's always gonna look like Ivan, but
No, but I mean like
That
it almost seems like he would have been through something harrowing, right? Like
yeah, that was a focus attack, so Ivan comes out of it completely shaken.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, you're okay? Don't tell me you met his wife.
Don't hit.
No, I won't hit you. It's okay.
What?
You okay though? Like you don't seem like that was much fun.
No, not really. No, I I meet Hitchhiker. He's stronger than I thought.
Oh. Hitchhiker.
Hey, that.
It wasn't Wong, was it?
No.
Still injured from. I guess this would take place like right after last session ended. So would I still
Yeah.
be kind of
I'm
laying
pretty
down?
sure
Yeah.
the only
dead?
reason you're awake is because I wanted to tell you that Doctor Strange was
Yeah, they
gay.
kind of woke you up. So you've been slowly healing. So it's been for every hour per rank you get healing equal to your rank every hour. So it's been about an hour. So you have about one HP up.
Nice.
So I'm back at 1.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, actually, we're kind of knocked out. So we'll say you're asleep. So you can be at 2.
There you
So
go.
you get double when you're sleeping. So
You had 1. I woke you up. You've healed 1
could've-
now.
you would have had so many more, but he woke you up.
Does that mean Doodler's gonna be asleep for the next hour? Yeah. Okay. Well, like you're okay. Like, do you need something?
We see.
All right.
Hey.
You just let me know because you don't look so good, and I'll hold your hair or whatever.
It's okay. You don't want to touch hair. Shower had person in it this morning.
Okay. I just back away a little. I don't know what that means, nor do I want to. Anyway.
So Strange comes over to attack Halo on the floor there and says, "Oh, good, you're awake. Let's have a quick conversation." And he
Got caught crossing the border, didn't you, horse thief?
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, wouldn't it be amazing
Oh.
if you teleported him to the beginning of Skyrim?
Oh, this is interesting.
It's like the credit
Oh.
screen. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Oh,
I know.
I just had to put him on the layer. I hit my other screen and knocked myself off of.
Oh my god, does
my
this
place.
mean that they could see what I was doing? Oh no. Everybody knows that I accidentally created an acid hole in a dimension.
Well, that was so when we were talking to Clea, that wasn't the astral.
I
It's
know.
actually- Yeah.
I know that.
Okay. Fair enough, yeah. So Strange says to you, so you're not from around here. Not here, obviously. I mean, our dimension, 23-2.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Wait, since this is my astral form, I'm guessing I'm mobile, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can walk around here. Yeah.
I guess like first things first, like what I would have done is I would just like sat like right. I would like start leaning or sitting down like kind of right there kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like your shoulders like, yeah, I'm not from here.
Like very
What's it to
cool.
you? I mean, if you want to interpret it that way.
Yeah, like you're trying to
For
look
sure.
like you're at a bar leaning on the wall, but the reality is you have 2 health points.
Basically.
Nice.
I mean, I feel like my mental body would be stronger than my physical body right at this rank.
Yeah. Oh, because this is all happening in our heads? I thought he teleported
Yeah,
our
it's the
physical
astral.
form.
No, it'd be your astral.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be your astral plane. Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
why he's-
God.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that's why I was
Chelsea
asking
wouldn't
about
know that anyway, so it's
Yeah,
relevant.
yeah. See, well, your companion seems to suddenly become quite afraid of you. Any theories about that?
The doodler?
Yeah, the unfortunately named Doodler. Yes.
As of now, I don't think I've given him any reason to be afraid of me just yet.
Well, he was begging me. He was begging me to get his device back so he can continue running around. time and space, which
So-
I believe is what set you on his tail to begin with.
Yeah, in a sense, you kind of confirmed who he is. He stole that device from me, in a sense, and I've just been trying to track him down to return him back to where we came from. Preferably, I'd like to return home too, but considering our situation, I like kind of like tap the I like tap my like side of my head to kind of mean for the nanomachines and all that.
Yeah.
Considering our situation, seems a little tough to go right now. But like I said, I'm not. He shouldn't be afraid just yet. He hasn't given me reason to.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to clarify. Because, yeah, I've actually been trying to track the Doodler down as well. Because he is sort of the reason that the multiverse is using the device he's boss
All I
has.
can say is sorry. That's negligence on my end. That device should have been kept more secure.
Well, what's done is done. The hard part is getting everything back together. And he kind of like astro projects. I was gonna get a picture of it. I don't know if you ever seen. You ever see one of those wooden mazes and it has like the dials on the ends to like pivot and turn, and like there's a silver ball. It has to go in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he shows you one of those, and he's like, so essentially what happened, and on this maze there's a number of balls. Is all these balls are displaced people through the multiverse, and they all belong in a specific hole, and we have to get them back in. But to get them back in and get the multiverse back where it needs to be, you have to drop everyone at the same time. Because the longer people stay outside their dimension, the more they integrate to the one that they're in. So the longer this takes, the more likely that you become part of this world, and with you in it, this world becomes all of a sudden a new world, and things tend to spiral. Hence hence speeding up the end entropy of the multiverse. So, what I would like to do is get in touch with other people in different universes to try and get them on the same side to make playing this game a little easier to drop everyone at once. I have a friend who can communicate with some of the other universes, and so I'm hoping to get in touch with your boss, and we can
I
kind of
can,
explain the situation to him.
Yeah, I think if you were to give me a type of telephone connecting way, I can definitely be able to help connect you with my universe and make things a little easier on our end.
Excellent.
Since my goal is definitely still to bring the Doodler back with me. He'll make it as easy or as hard as can be, but for right now, since this seems to be the most dangerous thing, I'll help you out.
Right. Well, this was one of the more agreeable conversations I've had.
If
I
if
can
I
see
may,
I can see why Taylor put you in charge. Sorry, not Taylor, Talos. I can see why
Yeah.
Talos put you in charge.
when I was watching the stream, that was like the most confusing part. Now I understand why you kept calling me Talo to kind of differentiate it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Talos, yeah.
what do you call it? Yeah. Back in Talo, if I may, I think I know the reason why it's a little easier for me to understand you. It's probably because of the fact that you guys have comic books, right? It seems like from what I've gathered, you guys have comic books of our universe. On our end, we have the kind of opposite situation. We have the comic books of you guys, so I may not know all of your future, like this universe's future, but I know some Doctor Strange's past, present, and future. So that's probably why it's a little easier on my end to agree with you, because I know who you are.
Okay. I've never considered consulting comic books. I may have to send along to the store.
Hey, I'm a
That's
kid.
a good insight.
Doctor
Yeah, you know of a good
Strange in a
book.
comic
if anyone
book.
knows, if anyone knows of a good comic book store, let me know. I hear I heard something about this place by this guy, the Jacques is apparently very good.
Honestly, I've just been focusing on finding the doodler, or
Is that
at
the
the time I didn't know
doodler's
it was the
enemy?
doodler.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. This whole time I've been trying to find out who. I didn't know it was the doodler at the time, but I was trying to find him. So I haven't really focused on comic books in this universe just yet, especially after the little. How far in my investigation did I go again? I kind of forgot. Like, was
Oh,
it
because you're trying
vampires
to.
or?
Yeah, because you're tracking down the
Yeah.
vampires. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Besides the vampire situation in New York, I've been kind of a little too preoccupied.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a side effect of Blade being incarcerated. Apparently, he was doing a lot to deter the vampire population of New York.
Oh, at least it ain't Dracula.
Typical fucking
I'd
government.
hate.
They lock
hate
up
to go
the
against him
solution.
again.
Yeah, but so we'll continue on that front, and I will get in touch with Moon Girl. Last time she tried to make a window, she let a dinosaur in, but I think she's got the technology down. So I'll when you and Doodler are ready, we'll get things set up.
It'll be fun working with you, Doctor Strange.
All right, and he shakes your hand. And as he shakes your hand, you zap back into your body.
Fuck, pain. Hurts.
Oh yeah, you like
He's just
at full
oh my
swing.
god, what's anyone get the number of that truck?
Well, Tello again.
I forgot how my mental strength is stronger than my physical right now.
You see Relic still curled up in a ball saying, the cannon faces the wrong way.
Doodler's asleep. I'm like running in place, like, yeah, I gotta run really fast. I gotta get to the gym. Gotta do some sprinting, some CrossFit. Oh,
Okay, well I have
hey, Tallow.
some.
Sorry.
Oh, Strange says, "All right, well I have things to do. Spider-Man, go Spider. You have things to do. Wong, I need you to go find some comic books. All right, then he if you're gonna stay in the Sanctum, use the bedrooms in the West Wing, but don't make a habit of it. This is a one-night thing. Otherwise, knock next time you come by."
I'll look at Wong and I'll be like, "Do you want to ride? Cause it's kind of a long way from here."
Oh god.
He opens a portal and he's like, "I got my own ride. Thanks." All right. Well,
I guess I'll
sorry.
walk over
Nice,
to Tallow.
nice working with you guys.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Please
pick
swing
Tallow up, like grab your hand, help you up. I don't know what's going on with them, but I gotta like. I don't know if you know, like, you seem to know things about superheroes. So I'm supposed to find like the speedster who has a sister and like train to run really fast so that I can. Apparently, if we help him find his sister, he'll like join Doctor Strange's team. And you're like the smart leader guy, so I thought I'd bring that up to you.
Don't tell me it's
Also, you don't
Quicksilver.
look so good, bro. Like, I don't see any first aid kits around here, but maybe we should like I don't know, go to a hospital.
No hospitals.
Okay.
Just give me a day. I'll be good.
All right. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. As far as these other two, I'm pretty sure Relic something very bad happened. Like he does not seem mentally okay. Whatever it happened between him and Strange, like kind of fucked him up. And Doodler was just like punch me and then got punched and then went unconscious. So I really don't know what's going on with that. Yeah.
Cannon is for window.
I'm glad to
Relic
see
runs
that
up to the
you're
window to look
only
out.
as damaged as you were before. Somehow you've managed, unlike these other fools, to maintain your mental stability.
Luckily, with some help of Tibetan monks, I've trained my mind to be more sturdy than my body, unfortunately. So,
Yeah, that is
Dr.
unfortunate.
Strange is
I
backwards in
like
Tibet.
disapprovingly look at your body. Like, you could go to the gym more. You're a little skinny.
Please don't tell me you're gonna be training under Quicksilver.
I tried to figure out who the speedsters were and got a 5.
A 5?
Yes, I got a 5 on 3 dice. Okay.
I guess if you're able to give me any kind of information, maybe I can roll for it to see
Yeah,
if I can piece
Trent
together.
AFK'd, but the information I have is he's a speedster. They can't catch him, but because I also have like super speed abilities, I might be able to. They tried to recruit him, or no, he had asked them for help or something regarding finding his sister, who I also don't know who that is. At the time, they said they can't, but now that they have us, we can offer our help to him, and in return, he has to kind of like join our team. That's all the information I have.
No
Actually,
clothing or
I'll take you like I'll like grab you on the shoulder and like take you like over here, say, and like I'll like whisper kind of. Doctor Strange's wife has an earring that stops Doctor Strange from being able to like teleport her or whatever he does.
you mean through the portals or like through the
At
him
all.
tapping us kind of thing?
Like at all. Like I went somewhere else several times. I went to like a few different locations and met his wife, and when I asked her, like, I was like, does this get annoying when you guys are married and he's just like teleporting you everywhere? And she was like, actually, I have this earring that stops him from being able to do that. I feel like that's important information that I accidentally made up. Like, I didn't make it up.
Wait, you
Trent said it, but I role played it into existence, and the entirety of this campaign may hinge on that. So I thought I'd tell you as team leader.
okay? You'll like see me kind of jotting it down, like a little notepad piece pops out my glove just to quickly jot that down.
Nice. All right. I don't know if that could help you with your whole doodler thing or whatever, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that too. You're like the brains or whatever. Yeah. So like maybe we should collect our friends and what did he say we could like stay here? Because I mean, honestly,
He said you can stay here for the night if you want, or you can go to your
yeah,
place.
I'm good, but I mean, I'll look at the doodler and be like maybe some of you want to stay here.
What
I'll
does
stay
this
here to
window,
recuperate.
Sorry,
Where's
Rob?
that, Dylan?
what does this window look out at?
New York. It's the big fancy Doctor Strange window.
Well, like, is there a specific building out in front of it?
Um,
How does this
I don't
building
know off the top of
work
my head.
anyway? Don't you like have to know it's there to find it or whatever?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
So from the outside, you wouldn't see the window.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Unless you knew the building was there, then you'd know. Okay, well that's
That
that one. Yeah.
can the door appear anywhere? So like, could Relic be looking out at anything that he potentially would want to, as long as it's within like Doctor Strange's power? Like whatever
No,
you.
I think it's still. I think like the outside would still look on the physical outside of where it's at.
Okay, so it does stay in
Yeah.
like a one location.
It is still like
Okay.
a building. Yeah.
Okay, good.
What Relic is trying to look at is what this cannon is pointed at
Oh,
I see.
What
in
It's
his
just
broken in
What
mind, he
cannon?
is sure that that cannon is meant to be aimed at something specific.
This cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, the cannon's low. The cannon's so low there, it actually was pointing at the.
Makes no sense.
It's also in a glass case.
Yeah.
It's not how you can. Relis is wandering around muttering about a cannon at this point.
Okay. Not realizing he has a rifle, because I don't know who won that fight, but I'm assuming it wasn't the modern day person. So he's just holding, like, arguably more than a cannon in danger. And not even aware of that fact. That's scary. I don't like this now. That is a scary idea. You're not even aware that you could just kill everyone right now. Oh god. Wait. When one of you is in the body but not in control of it, are you still aware of the other's actions?
Is it like a firestorm kind of situation?
I would think
Like-
so, because he was aware of what I was doing.
Right,
That's why
he was aware
coming
of
at
like
me.
the drugs. So he would know what a gun is.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah.
been around for a few years to get a good view of everything going on. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And
That
in the
I'm a
time he
lot
was
less
alive,
scared
he would
now.
have seen guns. Like, he would have seen guns in the time he was alive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rasputin. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died in the early 1800s.
He was here during the World
There were guns?
World
then?
War One?
Okay. Like muskets? Like I don't know a lot about that, I guess.
Well, wasn't he around during the World War One at least?
But he
Like,
wouldn't have
right
seen
before,
like
but
an
not-
AK.
It was right before. It was during the Russian Revolution, which was kind of before World War One.
Oh yeah, so he
Yeah,
still had
wasn't
he
World
still
War
had
One,
contact
like
with guns.
18 something?
Yeah, he would have seen like
Oh, World
actual
War One's
weapons.
1900s. It's 19.
19.
Oh, yeah, so he's like Renaissance?
way past.
No,
that.
it'd been after. Yeah, it'd been after
Oh,
Renaissance because it's more like the 1700s, 17 something Russians take over.
Within 20 years of World War One.
like
Yeah.
what
Okay, no, so it'd be 18th. Yeah.
how like before in or after, and by how much the American Revolutionary War?
Oh,
The
a lot
Civil
after
War.
because America's like a whole country still like after the Civil War. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so definitely guns then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Huh. I honestly I would have thought Rasputin was way fucking before that. Interesting.
One of the things they used to try and kill him was guns.
Okay.
Yeah, they shot him. Yeah, they shot him with pistols. Like
No-
like revolver pistol. Yeah.
Not gonna lie,
And
I don't know
cyanide.
shit about Rasputin other than that he summons
The song?
Hellboy. And the song. I don't know. I've never like taken the song as like a historical document, but
It
the
actually-
Hellboy
actually,
movie,
it's pretty.
I
Yeah, it's pretty
really
accurate.
did. Really? That's funny.
Yeah.
The
surprisingly.
song's actually great. Yeah.
He's Russia's famous love machine.
Yep.
Oh,
He had a lot of sex cults. Yeah.
oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research. Not that kind of
Weird, but
research, you weirdos.
Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say. I think you might actually really like Rasputin if you looked him up. Actually.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
would. This guy's
Yeah,
my
a lot of funny-
bro. Don't make me want to get in Relic's pants even more.
It's a perfect guy because he's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
My God, you're so random. Is he 2
Nope,
in
that's
1
Canadian.
though? Like, is the personality that's not Rasputin like a separate person? Who, like, what? I don't know if you even thought of this, Dylan, and feel free to not answer or whatever. But like at what point did Rasputin possess Relic, or is that not how it works? Are you like
Yeah.
the Doctor in a way where you just kind of like regenerate?
No, like Ivan was a separate person. Like, he joined the military and everything. Then it was after he got injured Hydra did some experiments and Rasputin's consciousness that was in a ancient relic that they thought was just like something filled with magic. They used that to try and make him a super soldier and didn't realize that it was Rasputin.
Oh. So would that would like almost be like a Hydra response to Captain America in a way?
It would have been
like
more
it-
modern.
More modern than
Yeah,
that?
it was
Okay.
more them trying to make soldiers that they could use to fight like the mutants and
And
other
this whatever this
superpowers.
relic was that contained Rasputin, they knew had power, but didn't realize it was literally the
Is
spirit.
this a
of
Johnny
Rasputin.
Silverhand situation?
Yeah, kind of seems
Kind
like
of.
that. Yeah, yeah, that's cool.
That
OV.
like they were planning to like use it to infuse like multiple people, but like all of it went into relic because it was like a person and not just magical energy like the Tesseract.
Right. Okay. So they just grab any relic and they're like, "This is clearly a tesseract." I mean, that
power. Let's
does.
pump it into something else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's clearly.
That's basically how bad guys do science. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. That's classic Red Skull right there. Yeah, okay. So I guess what I'm really trying to get at is you've met Dwayne Johnson? Wasn't there a Hydra movie or something where Dwayne Johnson was in it? No? Okay, never mind then.
Think you're thinking of Black Adam, which was DC?
I definitely haven't seen Black Adam. Maybe it wasn't Dwayne Johnson. I don't know. I thought there was a Hydra related movie. The one with Red Skull. Who's the main person?
That's Captain America. You mean Chris Evans?
No, I feel like it was like
You-
a Hydra agent or like a double agent or something.
Like
Oh,
Winter
you know,
Soldier?
maybe it's. Would it be the Hand? Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's continue. I'll figure it out.
Wait,
Okay.
Trent, cool question.
Yeah.
Because of my enduring constitution, it says I can function at 40 hours without sleep, but it also says I have an edge on resilience checks to overcome fatigue or weariness.
Yeah.
Do you think this would work in this situation?
A little bit. I think it's probably helping you keep you on your more than you should be.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
you're still beat the shit out of. You just
Oh
not
yeah,
Yeah,
tired.
you
yeah,
still
but it's
got-
like
yeah.
it's like pushing.
Because that
It's
is
like as
also
if
that
like
is also a
adrenaline's
big thing.
really
In,
pushing through, kind of thing.
yeah. No, because that's also like this the way this has turned out is actually a really good mechanic for the game. Like this is a really good idea. Because in the game setup, like your guys are kind of superheroes. Superheroes don't really die, but what happens is you kind of need more of a character reason to physically and mentally rehabilitate. So that's like I say, that's kind of what I'm gonna have you guys tell me what you are doing next for your next little bit to recuperate before we continue on to do Duchess's mission, the window to DC, and Rasputin. So Talos kind of switches back to Agent Coulson, and well, I gotta get back to work. Rest up, team. That was great work. If you need me, hit me on the comms. Remember, on our Doctor Strange has given us a code, so if you want to use Hydra's communications and keep it confidential so they aren't reading it, just hashtag DS to messages to each other to encrypt them.
Okay, let me find this.
Uh,
So, like the Shield Force private.
Yeah, so like your private one, because yeah, none of
Oh,
those were
you
ever
put
private.
it in there even. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if we don't put DS, then Hydra will be able to
Can
read
read
them,
it.
and
Yeah.
for the time being, we've essentially been instructed to just kind of like do what they say and pretend that we don't know.
Yeah, just play
Okay.
along. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
But if we put DS, then Hydra can't read it, but Doctor Strange. Oh, that's what the DS is. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like we've like sectioned or we've partitioned our like social media or something so that
Yeah,
only
you're kind of
this
like
team. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So now we like kind of have like downtime.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm like, ideally, the doodler wakes up before we leave.
Yeah, or you can move him somewhere. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, my plan is to go home.
maybe you guys are just leaving him. Maybe
In the
Talos
bed.
Coulson. Maybe Talos Coulson like puts him in a bed. Like
That's
he's like about to
interesting.
leave, and then like you run off, and like Talos like hobbling around, and Relic's like talking to himself. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll take care of this guy.
Yeah.
puts him in a bed.
Yeah, because
Some
like,
morning, Doctor Strange comes walking out and sees Relic still on this like upper area of the room, just kind of like muttering to himself, still completely fucking out of it.
like you've got the case off of the cannon, and you're now trying to like aim it so that it makes sense.
Yeah, he's trying to turn it so it faces the door, but it's really fucking heavy.
Yeah. So we went to the club. That stuff happened. We ate a bunch of ice cream or whatever, and then it was the next day. So like, what? I guess where are we like time wise?
Since the club, it'd be about 2 days after that.
Oh shit! So I like just
Yeah.
left them
Is it-
at my house. I can't remember, like, in the morning after the sleepover. Like, did I just
Oh yeah, you
leave?
went out for the first part of the mission. Yeah, I think you're snuck out for that, and then you've been gone for a while now.
Oh my god!
So
At the
like when you
moment
check
I
your
get
phone,
out of the
so
building,
when
I
you
call
yeah
fucking.
when you check your phone has been blowing the fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Jarvis is
Like even
probably.
because like and as a typical like being the age demographic you are, like your phone is on silent and doesn't vibrate, and like because you normally check it constantly, so you don't have it on. But for the first time ever, you've had no need to look at your phone. Now, oh shit,
There's
you've
probably
been so
like
busy.
hundreds of missed calls from Jarvis. I'm just like, I'll just text him like, "This is where I am. Come get me. I'll explain everything
Like
in the
123
car."
Bleecker Street, and yeah, the car
Yeah,
shows up.
yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna explain everything to him.
Okay,
I don't know if you want to do like a full cutscene, or if you just want us to kind of explain like what we're
um,
gonna. Okay,
you
so
guys can explain, or if you want to, however you guys want to do it. Yeah.
yeah, I definitely want to explain everything to Jarvis. I want to help him. I want to have him kind of like help me come up with like a good cover story for my friends, like maybe oh, someone was after me or something and he had to get me out of town, or like ideally I'd like him to help me like make it up to them. And then my plan is to do like switch from. So I've been doing like, I do a bunch of yoga and stuff, but I'm gonna focus more on doing like track and like CrossFit, like working on stamina and like reaction time and just like general running. That's pretty much it until the next mission. Other
Okay.
than that, my life hopefully would continue as normal. Other than like,
Yeah.
obviously we're trying to comfort Michelle or whatever. I can't remember which one it was, but
But
about,
thanks to Michelle. Yep. Yep.
yeah, the whole breakup and like, don't worry, we're gonna figure out what's going on, and like he was in himself, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything goes back to normal, and yeah. Yeah,
Awesome.
you were beat up, so most of your stuff goes back to normal. You just kind of disappeared for a day. But then
Yeah. Well, yeah, because
is
I
it not
like
like
basically
oh,
heal instantly.
and Jarvis even suggests like, could we what if we buy you a new phone? We'll transfer your stuff over, smash your old phone,
Love it.
drop
I need.
drop my phone. Yeah.
It's been a week. I need a new phone
Yeah.
anyway. Like, duh. He's already got it for me. He knows.
Yeah. he has like one in the console, like it's brand new in the box. Like yeah.
And I imagine like the hardest part of this entire thing is like me like making it up to him that I didn't
Someone
come for
blowing
3
magic.
days. Yeah,
Nice.
Relic. And like cuz I imagine this would have been for him the worst 2 days of his entire life, and I'll just have to be like, we saved the fucking planet, and like I know like how hard this is for you, but like I'm gonna have to leave the nest at some point, Daddy. Wait, you're not my real daddy, so that sounds creepy.
Yeah, I told you not to call me daddy. I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Someone else talk. I've had a bottle of wine already.
Relic, do you got anything that you kind of do you just kind of wait it out in Strange's place, or do you leave it all?
If Ivan's in control,
Yeah,
he-
Ivan would still be in control for now. Yeah.
he was actually at the point of being shattered to like where you're gonna need psychiatric help. So he's just straight up stays in the Sanctorum until Strange or Wong just shoots him out the door.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think actually we'll actually say what happens is actually Clea comes, and Clea will
Nice.
will kind of help you out of it, because I think she wouldn't just leave you wandering around her house. She like clearly sees that you're broken and hurting, and like kind of gives you like some tea to drink and like calms you down, and gets you kind of gets you back into like okay to like okay to get yourself home, like basically gets you up and going and into a because if Isaac didn't see, this is, well, you know, Clea, Doctor Strange's wife.
She's hot.
Damn.
You see that tiny little bit of light blue between your thighs? I just can't stop staring at
I wonder why.
it. Me too. I'm
She'll-
wondering why constantly.
So kind of like bump up the your focus recovery to a couple, so you can go home and get yourself home a little more relaxed, and gets you in a cab to like, and just pays the driver like, okay, take him wherever he needs to go. If you need anything, you message right away. Remember to use the DS, right? Or just call. Because she's like sees your flip phone.
When I get new phone, it is same number
Yeah,
because I change every couple of weeks.
yeah. You might want to get a permanent phone.
That's how
I'll
you
get
find it. Thanks.
okay.
Relic becomes the only person in this timeline with a landline. They still put
That's
on
right.
forms home number. I had to go to a lawyer today, and they still put home number as if anybody
Yeah.
has a landline.
There's some I had nothing but over the last week I had nothing but phone calls from like over 5 different people wanting me to fix their home phone, but because they call the company, they have to wait on hold for over an hour, and they don't like doing that. It's like, I don't have time scheduled in my day to do extra work. Like, you're supposed to call the company, because I can't just show like, oh, I'll just wait for you. It's like,
Well,
it's gonna be
they
weeks.
like call you personally, like
Yeah. No, they do, because they have my number from when I fixed it before, or from that I
Oh,
fixed their friends or
no.
their neighbors, and they call me, and it's like,
That's not how
I
this
don't have
works.
time to just do it. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
tried calling and I can't get through. It's like, I know it's hard to do, but I don't have so much time in a day, and they fill it with, can't just drive.
You should
an
charge
hour to
them
wherever you are. Like,
charge them $75 an hour, and it's tax free.
Tell them it's faster if they do cash and just do that on your off days.
Dude,
Yeah.
like when we did plumbing service, it was like it's $250 for me to show up, and it's an extra
Yeah.
$150 per hour after that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you pay
No,
for all material.
Well, yeah, ours if it's not like our end that's broken, it's yours. Yeah. Well, they just put it up. It was 175. Now it's 200 to show up, and then it's $100 per hour for labor, then parts. Yeah.
Well, and TELUS and doesn't have to know.
Yeah,
And
they
then you're
GPS
not
my
paying
truck.
taxes.
They GPS my van. They know. I have to take my own vehicle, which apparently somebody did. Somebody was doing a security install for someone, and he said, "Oh yeah." Then the one guy couldn't finish this, so he shows up the next day, like in his own vehicle with his cousin to finish the install.
What
It's
the
like,
fuck?
no, that's not how things
no,
work.
that's yeah.
You're not
I
supposed
mean,
to do that. Yeah.
it could, but you don't tell anybody about it.
Yeah. Well, the customer is the one telling me, but
yeah. That's fucked up.
but anyway, what else we got? Doodle or Tallow. Tallow or Talo? Why do I keep doing this wrong?
It's tallow as far
Tallow.
as isn't
Tallow.
it like a fat that you burn for like a lantern? Isn't that what tallow is? Some kind of like
Yeah, I
waxy
thought it was a
thing?
bird, but it's not apparently.
Oh,
But
that's a
at this point,
swallow.
I'm too far in. Yeah. Wait.
That
Anyway,
makes way more sense. Or sparrow?
Yeah,
Like
basically.
a robin, a sparrow. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense. No, you're
Uh,
a candle fat.
It's pronounced tallow on my
Tallow.
end, but it's also really confusing for you considering you have
Well, it's
talos.
because that's the thing with Talos. So I kept saying Talo.
Yeah,
Tallow. And then
if you want to keep
Talos.
calling
Yeah.
it if you want to keep calling it talo on your end, go ahead. Just because I know
Yeah.
you have to
Just
keep calling it
sort of
tallow.
whatever the official one is. Well, that's
Just,
what the official one is
ch-
Tallow. But yeah.
Change the first L to an I, and then it'll be obvious for everyone. Talo.
That kind of messes with the whole bird.
It's even
situation I was
worse,
looking
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
I guess regarding what I would be doing is besides healing up, I'd probably just be like fixing up my utility belt. So maybe it can explode when I like get lost or like go low on health because I forgot I had this, but I have tech reliance. So maybe the way I could do it is I could have a kind of a separate utility belt over my shoulder, and then when I'm
like a bandolier.
about to die, I don't know what that is, but that sounds about right. That's like
That's
Like
that's what Chewbacca wears. Yeah.
yeah,
yes,
like a
exactly that.
yeah.
Kind of like yeah. So preferably I'd have that like strapped across my shoulder kind of thing. That way, if I'm gonna be dropped to 0 hit points, that could blow up, and then I'd get back to 1 health, kind of like how Tech Reliance says.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'd lose.
Oh, you give up your tech abilities in order to come back at 1 health or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so like as of now, it's not too much tech stuff. So me like loss of ranged moves, my wingdings, grappling gun,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But in the
You-
later things,
You
I
lose
would
your
actually lose things.
utility belt. That makes sense.
Yeah. Some of it I can work on that, considering I almost,
Yeah.
got
I was
prepared.
Could I text you at some point? I'll use the DS and I'll be like, "Hey, have you done any research into who this speedster is that we need to
Right.
track down?"
Trent. So Colin gave me a general. He gave me the information you gave him.
Yeah.
So am I able to make a roll to confirm if it's Quicksilver? Because on my end,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be Quicksilver, but
I'm
You
hoping
can roll
it's
logic.
Quicksilver.
You can roll logic with an edge. Sure.
I love Quicksilver as a person, and I want to date him as Chelsea. I'm really hoping it's
So-
Quicksilver.
So regarding the edge, is that just because of the situation, or because of?
Well,
I
that's
have a
because
book
of
that give me
that's
edge?
because of knowledge. Because of knowledge you'd have.
Okay, got it. So then, because I have fonts of information, character has edge on logic checks involving to do with knowledge.
Sick.
So
So
would
you
that give
double
me a
edge?
second knowledge edge?
I think that would fall in the same category because that's kind of where that would be
Okay.
been from to begin with. So yeah,
Got it.
In the
I think it's
world,
kind of the same edge.
in
Yeah.
the world he's from, has he read the X-Men comics? Like, is
Yeah.
that kind of how it works? Like, the DC
so
knows
they-
about
yeah, so
Marvel,
he's-
and Marvel knows about
yeah.
DC. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
But they've only caught up. But he only caught up to like pretty much where he joined in, so he doesn't know the future
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't
that
know.
far.
So
Unless
So,
some
yeah.
comics specifically go to the future, like Old Man Logan kind of.
Yeah.
like if you
But at
went
this point,
if
they're
you
kind
went
of alternate
back to
futures
your
now, but
own
yeah.
universe and bought today's issue of X-Men, would it show Quicksilver's location?
Possibly, yeah. Like,
That's
for example,
fucking
it's been a
awesome.
year.
What a
It's been a
useful
year since
ability.
I've been in here. So,
Okay.
like, if I were to go back and get the newest comic book, I would have this year's information, kind of thing.
Dude, that's
But
such a
unfortunately, I can't do that.
powerful ability. Like to be able to just like read what's gonna happen in this universe through the other universe's comic books. That's fucking sick, dude. That's so cool.
Trent, would it be
Yeah.
non-combat or just a score?
Yeah, it's not combat.
Okay, got it.
Holy shit!
Okay.
You
Oh,
could
fuck.
write the comic books. The doodler could illustrate them. You guys could create the DC universe in whatever image you wanted to by writing the
DC's
comic
already.
books here. That because like, could you
That's kind of what I
manipulate
was
it that way?
talking to Doctor Strange about. Is the DC comics are in this universe,
Yeah.
but they're known to be fiction, quote unquote, right? Obviously, I'm proof they're not.
But let's say somebody who's super rich, like Chelsea, buys the company that creates DC Comics and puts you and the doodler in charge of authoring and illustrating the comics. Now, whatever you put in the comics becomes the reality in the DC universe.
Oh,
What do we think of that plan? Trent's like, fuck you.
think
No, I'm just kidding.
If that's how it works.
No, yeah, well,
yeah, I don't think Tala would even go about doing that because he doesn't want to mess with that if it is
that's
true.
fair, I guess, yeah.
Because that's the unknown.
Bro,
like,
you
know,
could write
normally...
yourself however you want. That's the beauty of it. You have complete narrative control.
You think of anything you feel like creating a new timeline because it's a different author, so it'd be like Trunks saving the
Oh.
future to find the
So we'd accidentally destroy
Yeah, what are
the
you doing?
timeline the moment we fire the previous people. Okay, I've decided this is a bad idea. Thank you, Relic.
Trent,
Tallow
I got a
just
15 on my logic score.
ceases to
Yeah, so that's
exist.
enough. So yeah, you pretty easily can confirm, like, if they just refer to him as the Speedster and refer to his sister, that's obviously Quicksilver and obviously Wanda Maximoff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I just relayed that information back to Duchess.
Text it back. Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I
just
don't know
relay
what
back
that means, but
You
know,
would vaguely know.
that sounds like some nerd ass shit.
Question: Has House of M happened in this universe?
I don't think so.
Has the what?
Okay. A big comic book storyline. House of M. Basically, no
Oh,
more mutants, so everybody who is immune is no longer an outcast, but those who try to fake being mutants become outcasts.
okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
that hasn't happened.
It's a woozy, but that's
Yeah.
also where the incest happens with Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, right?
Incest
the same
between
comic book?
I don't know.
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Furious
Yep.
Googling intensifies. I think you just found my
It was a
favorite
weird one.
genre.
Yeah, no, that hasn't happened in this one. I don't know if that happens in this universe.
That doesn't
Got it.
exist in a comic book form. I'm gonna be creating that later tonight. He's even faster. Do you imagine
I guess
like how fast his tongue could move? Like you might as well have a vibrator in his mouth. A soft,
I guess I'll just
controllable vibrator, or his fingers. I'd have
Just
like
what-
rug burn.
So after you get your utility bandolier, what else are you gonna do? Because it's gonna take you get one when you're asleep you get 2 HP at a time. When you're awake you get 1 HP at a time. So it takes you to recover.
well, because right now is it Saturday or is it Sunday?
Oh,
I forget if your answer
I'm
is.
thinking Sunday, but yeah, Sunday or
guess-
almost Monday. Yeah, Sunday, Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in this case I'll like just sleep the remaining hours kind of thing.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I guess I'd text you back like, Well, I need to find him. So, and I'm not really good at this stuff. You
Oh,
seem to be an
yeah,
investigative detective
Oh.
guy. So if you could
Oh,
like
they were
track him
they were
down.
gonna find
Oh,
him
they
and
were.
then
Okay.
get you. Yeah, yeah. So they're gonna
Okay.
find him and then send you on a mission to
'Kay.
contact him once they find him. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was on your end or ours, so I wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that
No,
we were looking
finding him
into
was
it.
on their end. Then
Okay.
getting an excuse for a mission is
oh
on.
yeah, that
Yeah.
reminds me. Colin, I'll like just tell you the general information of Quicksilver. So whatever you know, IRL, I'll know kind of thing. So you'll know.
So what IRL? I know.
Well, because you personally know more than me. I don't know much about Quicksilver,
Oh, okay.
so I can't
don't
really
know
tell you
that
anything
much,
more than you
but
do.
yeah, okay. Like in character, I don't know fucking anything about comics.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
So like
you
in
would
character, I'll
But
basically
tell
he's saying,
you.
research him.
but he's saying his character can tell you about as much as you know in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
About
about
Quicksilver is.
probably what
Yeah.
would end up happening. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, he's kind of age appropriate, and he's kind of
No,
like
he's not.
scruffy. He's not.
I believe I could go
Oh,
to the
my
timeline.
bad.
He was born. But
In the
it's
in
in
the
my
World War,
timeline.
right?
Oh shit! I'm thinking of. Is it the future past then, where he does that scene in Xavier's mansion
Yeah,
where
it's
he
the
rescues
same
everyone?
character, but yeah, but because of the way my timeline
Yeah,
kind of stuff happens in the 80s, 90s, so
yeah.
he's
No, though. Well, that would make sense if it was future past or whatever. I can't remember what movie
yeah.
it was. That's
Oh yeah,
how
it
I'm
was, yeah.
imagining him. So maybe my in real life knowledge is not not a good base to work from.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, that's the
imagining
other
like
thing.
a 20-year-old.
That's the other thing with mine is because I've made this because I've made my own timeline of everything. A lot of the characters are pretty old at this point. You guys are supposed to be in
Yeah.
the newer bit of characters of developing, but a lot of the older established ones are getting old, like Doctor
Very
Strange is.
old. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Right, because we'd be like the next gen.
Yeah, you're kind of among the next. That's why like the Miles Morales Spider-Man is like part of your generation. Like
current
you're part of the
Spider-Man.
new. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that changes the dynamic between me and Quicksilver quite a bit if he's old. That's good to know. I'm glad that we got this information prior.
Get it beforehand before we get really invested in this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't have a kid, does he? With Scarlet Witch? Huh? Okay, fine.
No. No, if you want incest, you can get George Martin to PM for you.
Yes. I'm working on it. Like he hasn't responded to my emails.
Well, you just got to tell him it's another way to not have to write.
Yeah. Would you like to run an incest campaign for me and my friends?
I swear, their friends are real. They're real people.
Yeah. They're probably not interested, but we don't have to tell them.
How come the end of every session you reveal these two people are related? Right, if you're all good to Isaac, I'll go to Roman.
Yep. I'll be right back
Right.
and get food.
All right, cool. Roman, you wake up in a strange-looking bedroom with
a strange looking.
I gotta keep running the pun.
It's fantastic.
Wrong.
That one.
Wrong?
Yeah.
Wrong.
This is the wrong place.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wake up in the area.
Yeah, you wake up in the bedroom. There's a bunch of weird shit on the wall. And you're like, oh, it's probably where. Last thing you remember was Relic hitting you, or no, asking Relic to hit you is the last thing you remember.
And I'll be like, oh, fucking Doctor Strange. Yeah, I guess what do I see around me?
Just kind of a bedroom with a lot of big oil paintings on the wall that look like kind of depictions of these monks. And
Okay.
some other
Nudity.
random things, and then like some like almost like somebody was taking like these really candid like photographs of New York skyline and like had pinned them to the wall at one point, but they're kind of dusty. You're kind of the first person to be in this room for a while. Not sure who's the last person to stay here, but you do see there. You do kind of notice as you like move the blankets, you find something kind of under there that wasn't there before. And you see this pair of underwear, and written on it, it says Peter Parker.
Fuck off.
Oh, I'm taking this. You knew exactly what I was looking for, Trent, and you gave it to me, and that's why you're the best DM.
Okay, let me get this right. Doodler's asleep. Spider-Man signs his underwear, takes it off, and leaves it on the Doodler's bed.
No, the Doodler's sleeping in a bed that Spider-Man slept in before, but nobody's been in this room for years. And when they were cleaning it and changing it, they missed this pair of underwear that was stuck underneath in the blankets folded, and he happens to
Okay.
find it.
That's a lot.
So at one point,
less
Peter
creepy.
Parker stayed in this room. Yeah, and happened to forget his underwear. Yes.
Do the Polaroids or pictures of New York look like they were taken from a spider's angle?
Oh yeah, they look like they were taken from high
Oh.
above, like you'd have been up.
I'm
Yeah.
taking at least 2 of these pictures too.
That is
Then
sick.
I don't want to be too greedy.
Yeah.
How much things can I steal from Doctor Strange without him noticing? This is
I'm
very-
gonna like put them in like the most secret of pockets, like the inner pockets of my my leather jacket.
There's like you have like a zipper pocket, then just below the zipper, there's another zipper.
Oh yeah, I love that.
The double zipper pocket.
The double zipper pocket. They always fall for this one. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So then you come out, and there's a.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll leave this room.
Right. So you're
Relic's just muttering and walking around.
in a mansion. I think Relic's been kind of comforted and sent home, but I think Doodler would have slept through until Monday afternoon, probably. Yeah.
On the way out, Relic did turn back to Cleo and say that this cannon really does need to face door. It's not the way to do home defense. And then he walks out the door.
I was. when you show up at your house, the cannon is in your apartment facing the door.
That's
Zombie boy's
fantastic.
staring at it, absolutely fucking confused.
Bro, that cannon's worth money. If he's got it in a glass case.
Just like I always hated that fucking cannon. Let's get everything. Doodler, so do you walk around the Sanctorum for a bit, or do you realize
see an
it's Monday
empty
and
glass
you need
case?
to be back at work? What do you think?
I mean, I got a little time to mess around, I think.
Okay.
I'll maybe text Cornelius and be like, "You better still not still be at the hospital. Somebody needs to open the shop."
Oh god, he's a vampire, isn't he?
And I'm sorry, what was the lady that worked for me?
Oh,
Claire or something? She was super
No,
cool. She was like a really cool, like,
yeah.
40-year-old, wasn't she?
She was.
You basically have the IT squad working for you.
Debs.
Debs.
Oh yeah. And I'll add onto the message. You know, Debs isn't waking up this early.
You get a message back there. Oh, I got. They gave me a transfusion. I feel pretty great, boss. Yeah, I was standing waiting for you to open it. You didn't trust me with a key though. Is there another way in?
The sun's almost up.
You'll have to climb in through the bathroom window.
Can do. Okay. How you messing around in here?
Yeah, I'll see like if there's any things that might not be noticed if they were taken.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Roll a vigilance.
You grab Wong and just kind of tuck him under your arm.
I gotta check that.
Some would say the best number, an 11.
That is actually what you need for a challenging, but I would think this would be difficult, so it's a little under. So you see a couple things that look like maybe they wouldn't be noticed, but it's a little harder to tell. But as you are kind of looking around, you see you hear someone laughing, and he's like, and it's sounds like a voice you recognize, and then you see Wong come around the corner, and he's looking at but he's wearing a T-shirt that says that's basically the T-shirt of his rival comic book store.
Oh no.
As he's reading a Batman comic, he says something like, "Ha, you get it, Batman."
Throw red
Take
paint
off
at him.
that shirt from that greasy French trash.
Oh, you're awake.
Take off the shirt, Wong.
No, I got it free because I bought $100 worth of comics.
Oh, you bought $100 worth of comics from Jacques Cousteau? Wait, was that his name? No, it couldn't
Jacques
be.
Jacques?
I'm back.
From the Wong guy.
Strange sent me to get comic books. He said there was a really good comic book. So I went to.
Wong, why wouldn't you come into Oodles of Doodles? Oodles of Doodles has everything you need and more.
I walked by it. It
has-
wasn't open.
That's because
I thought maybe it was closed.
that's because Cornelius doesn't have a key. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay, I don't know who Cornelius is.
Can you take me there?
To Cornelius?
And we will get you some proper comics right now.
What did I miss?
His mom's just like this super nice old lady.
All right. Let me get Wong back.
God damn it, you took us to the Wong place.
Right, let's get Wong.
Goes into the store and it's all the exact same comics, just in worse condition.
Are you saying my comics are in worse condition, Dylan?
Oh god.
I think he is.
Ivan would not know that.
I will fight you.
In my mind, yeah, there's like you hear footsteps in Roman's camera, and then in Dylan's camera you hear like a door slam, and then just Roman just like punches him in the face.
Blood debt.
You hurt his feelings in real life.
First place he drives with his new car besides home is going to be to my place to fight me.
Yeah. You have a new car? That's exciting.
Yes, I went and bought one today. A 1998 Cadillac DeVille.
Nice.
Oh, it's a
Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Is it a
Oh.
Cadillac
yeah.
Coupe DeVille?
What?
Is it a Cadillac
Roman, do you still have your old
Coupe
car?
DeVille?
I could use your new one.
It is not a coupe as it has 4 doors.
Damn it. But if your tapes and CDs just don't sell, will your caddy?
Maybe.
I have really bad
But
hiccups.
I won't sell the caddy because it's actually a pretty sweet ride. It's the first one I went and looked at too.
Oh, dude, that sounds awesome.
Oh, where'd you get it from then?
Just Kijiji.
Oh, okay.
Cost $2,000. It's almost immaculate condition.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like there's not rust on it. There's like 240K.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. Or no,
So-
actually 220K.
Oh,
Or 220,000, obviously.
yeah, they look nice. The picture said it looked nice. I was like, holy shit. That's
Yeah.
So yeah, Wong opens a portal and walks you to the front of Oodles and Doodles.
Sweet.
And the door is still locked, and Cornelius isn't to be seen. It looks like the place is still closed.
Damn Cornelius, he had like 6 minutes to do this. And I will. Is the bathroom window open?
It's around the back bathroom window.
Oh. Okay, well I won't worry about it. I'll just go into the shop.
What the fuck? The clock came along to save her. That's fucking hilarious. Is that an actual like old comic book?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I filled room in the shop with old comic books. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
so cool. Can you blow up this the Captain America one there?
It's a toy. Yeah.
Oh, that is sick. A shield launcher?
However, while this stuff is on the display cases, almost none of it is for sale.
Yeah. You don't actually sell anything.
I sell very little. I'm willing to make certain trades.
Are we there with you, or is it just you and Wong?
It's just him and Wong.
Okay.
You guys could just see because I got it set up that way because you guys don't keep secrets between each other very well anyway. So
And I'll
no
be
point.
like,
we also filmed it. So
start looking around, Wong. I've got comics that no one else in this universe has. I need to go frame some things.
Spider-Man's underwear.
Yes, yes. Exactly.
so as you head to the back, you hear moaning from inside the bathroom again.
Oh God damn it! If he's been bitten again, I'm gonna open the door and
Spider-Man's
say,
underwear?
Cornelius, if you're dead in here.
So Cornelius is like hanging half out the window and like stuck. His piercing is like stuck in the window, and he like can't pull himself out. And he's like kind of up against the wall, like, and he can't unhook himself to get down from the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, there's only one way to do this, Cornelius, and I'm gonna tug.
Oh no.
Roll a melee.
Roman, did you say you have Spider-Man's underwear?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure they're
but that's neither
signed.
here nor there, Isaac.
Yes, it is. But I'm
They're-
not here, so I can't be even saying anything.
They're used and signed.
How'd you get him to sign his own used? Wait, okay. Is it
Well, I
Ghost
think-
Spider or
I had
actual
many
Spider-Man?
questions as well,
I
and I
think
can
it's that
assure you they weren't satisfactory answers.
I think it's less signed and more labeled.
Yeah, it's definitely labeled. Like it's not his handwriting.
It says Tuesday or something.
No. When Peter Parker was 17, 18, Aunt May would write his name in his underwear still, and he happened to have to run into Doctor Strange and stay there for a night, put it for a night or a weekend, and he forgot his underwear. Nobody's changed the bed sheets since Spider-Man slept there, and they were stuck in the wash, so it was stuck to the blanket. And Doodler was the next person in the room, hence he found the underwear.
So Aunt May signed them? I think
Yeah.
that makes them more valuable.
Well, not really signed, but she. It's not a signature.
Is it the Aunt May that Iron Man meets in the movies, or is it the Aunt May from like the comic books?
Either way, ow.
I agree with you.
What? All right, whatever. Oh, we were gonna ask you, Isaac. Although I'm pretty
Oh?
sure my bias is correct, that everybody who was at the re-screening of the third episode of Star Wars or whatever was
Okay.
a massive nerd and probably in a costume.
You thought I was in a costume?
No, I thought the other thing about
A massive nerd.
you. Yes.
Wait. Sorry, repeat the question. I was focusing on something else at the time.
So everybody who was there with you is
Oh,
both
okay.
a massive nerd and most likely dressed up in like cosplay.
No, unfortunately
Oh.
not. I'd say I was the biggest nerd there for Star Wars, but all of us that went were really big fans of Star Wars. I think I was just the biggest nerd.
And no one was really dressed up.
Nobody in my group was dressed up as Star Wars. I saw someone in Jedi robes, but not in our group.
Oh, okay. That's still cool though. I feel like my bias
Yeah.
is correct.
Okay, someone was dressed up.
Yeah. Although I went to a bar once and someone was dressed as a Jedi, so like maybe there's just
So-
always a guy dressed as a Jedi everywhere.
I went to a bar once on Halloween, and they had a costume party, but it was like, well, it wasn't Halloween. It was in November. It was for Movember, but they had a costume party at this bar. But the party ended, and then all the cowboys came in, and we didn't realize all the people in costume were gonna be smart and leave. So I'm dressed as Robin Hood. My friend's dressed as Friar Tuck.
Oh no.
I had to get him out of like 3 separate fights before we could leave the bar. Like, I dressed him like a rented Robin Hood outfit, and I had to get him out of 3 fights. Like
Oh,
one
that
in
is
the one in the
fantastic.
bathroom of the bar, one in the parking lot, the one in the bathroom of the McDonald's beside the bar.
It's the same
That's
guy
such
every
a
time.
Robin Hood adventure too.
Yeah,
Right?
totally. That's awesome.
Everyone's really really quick to beat up the drunk guy who looks like Friar Tuck, but as soon as the drunk guy who looks like Robin Hood starts talking to him, they kind of back down. Like, I can't punch Robin Hood.
But it's okay to punch a Friar Tuck.
Yeah, Friar Tuck, like, because he had like a big pillow in to look.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
wearing the monk robe or whatever. But yeah.
No, but I won't. The bandit outlaw is a really good guy. I'll never punch him. But the literal priest.
It was a pretty fun night.
Yeah, that's awesome. Also, for the record, the day that I was at a bar and there was a random Jedi there was not Halloween.
Right. So Wong's kind of browsing your wares. Cornelius is and a whole lot of playing trying to stop the bleeding at the front desk.
Wong
As
steal the other person's comic books, or did he pay for them?
no, he went to the store. Doctor Strange gave him money to go to the store.
He spent over $100 and got a free T-shirt.
He got a free T-shirt. Yeah, that's why Roman's so upset with that. Or why
A free
Aiden's-
T-shirt.
Yeah, because he saw him wearing the T-shirt. Yeah. No, he's taking the shirt off and he's now wearing just his regular clothes right now.
Because I
Anything
refuse to merchandise.
That's kind of funny too. He's like in full monk garb with just like a T-shirt on.
Yeah,
Over top.
like the bottoms are there. He had the T-shirt. The bottom's still there. Yeah. We took like the coat part off, and it's just like the baggy pants.
Okay.
But yeah.
I was thinking like over top of all this other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
He's just got this like
Just give
too
me the extra
small
large.
T-shirt.
I can't take the robes off. Yeah. Anything else you need to get up to there, Doodler?
No, I'll just be packing this stuff in the back, and then if Wong has any questions about stuff, then I'll like go up and check on him every now and then.
Okay. Yeah. No, he looks around at some stuff, and he has to buy a few things, and I think you mostly tell him can't buy that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, ooh, I'm sorry, that's actually not for sale. But just for you, Wong, I will open it up for you.
But I
Good.
mostly need to read it for research. So if you want to treat it like a
Yeah.
I'm used to library rules.
I will go unlock the case that the book is probably in, and then let him read it. You'll need to use the designated hand wipe there.
Okay.
Designated hand wipe.
Yeah, with a hand wipe station.
One very badly used. What?
I was listening to something about statistics the other day, like a podcast, and apparently the average amount of different people's urine on peanuts in a bar is 27.
Wouldn't eat that out of bar. I can't believe they used to do that where they just had things out. But then people also used to like to clean something, they'd pick it up and like stick it in their mouth to give it to you. It's like, oh, I cleaned it with my mouth. It's fine now.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like,
My mouth is very clean.
Yeah. my mouth isn't full of every germ and pathogen that's passing through my body. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cleaner than if they stuck it in their ass, I guess.
Less pink eye.
Yeah. I mean, arguably, maybe not.
Okay, yeah. So Wong takes up residence, kind of reading in your shop, and he's kind of so Debbie comes to in for work and kind of gives a shrug, like, oh yeah, we get a lot of people who are dressed weird in here. But as the day goes on, Wong just doesn't leave. Wong just hangs out and like you're not sure if he's gonna just read every comic in the place.
Yeah, and I'll just be like dropping subtle hints like, people don't usually stay this long without making a donation or giving tips. And I'll point to the empty tip jar.
You should. A good tip would be to have a restroom for customers. I've been holding it for a very long time.
Oh, we do have a restroom, but it is for staff only. However, for you, Wong, I will make an exception since we're kind of working together.
Oh, excellent. Then he goes to the bathroom and he's in the bathroom for. And it kind of gets to be about closing time. He is still in the bathroom.
What
You made
the
a portal in
fuck?
the bathroom.
Are you
I
sure
guess I'll
that
check the
that's
bathroom.
Wong?
Yeah, I'm still. I'm almost done.
Right. But what's going on in there?
Was he bit by a vampire?
Just catching up on the Flash.
Are you reading Jock's comics in there?
Yeah, I think these are mostly jocks. I might have.
They made the
I
Flash
think
look way cooler than he really is. He really just like zips by. You don't barely even see him.
Okay.
No.
Are you still standing up there?
No. And then I'll bang on the door.
And as you bang on the door, it'll like pop open, but Wong will have disappeared, and the comics are still there.
And as I'm coming through the door, I'll be like, they made Batman have no power, Wong? And
As
yeah,
you look
I
down,
guess.
you notice that your first edition Spawn comic has a crease in the third page.
Oh, you're crazy if you think I let him bring my comics into the bathroom.
Well, you already did. He said he took some of yours and Jock's.
Oh, did he? Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Every comic that he was looking at has like a folded over page as a bookmark.
Oh. Painful.
Everyone laughs, and Isaac's just like, oh, how could you do this to me?
That is painful.
I know.
And I'll just mutter under my breath, "You've messed with the Wong man today."
Yeah.
The Wong man.
Right. So yeah, you're definitely moving a little slower all day, Roman, because you're hurt. Do you just sleep in your office that night, or do you go down to your lair in the lair below?
I think I'll sleep in my office.
All right.
I've probably got like a broken nose and like 2 black eyes.
Yeah. Debbie definitely asks you. Definitely asks you, like, Abe, you look like shit. What happened to you?
I got into a fight and deceived by a sorcerer. It's a long story, Deb. I can't talk about it now.
I don't know what sorcerer you're seeing, but if you want to see my psychic, I can get you. She's really good with the tarot.
Oh my god,
Psychics
it's
aren't real.
Clara! Turns out
No, Claire's
Clara.
real.
Clara
Yeah,
is
as you like close the door, very real.
As I close the door, what?
As you close the door, she says, "No, Clara's very real." Trying to remember the name of the witches from Agatha all along, and one of them might be Clara.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
I may not even have to invent a character for this.
I was like thinking Clara would just be Scarlet Witch the whole time.
Oh,
Oh,
guys,
that'd
that'd
be
be good. Okay. Cool.
Or
Unless you
Black
got anything
Widow.
else.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Let's get something else. I have to go pee. Then we can do a couple other things if you guys are good. A couple things because I have where we can do the Quicksilver mission, or we can do Moon Girl's portal to DC. So you guys can discuss which one you want to do. I'll be right back.
We just got to guide Quicksilver into the portal to DC, and then we can do both.
Yeah.
Well, I think he means by portal. It's just to talk to DC.
Oh, okay.
Because
that, like-
because she said
telephone.
yeah.
Okay. The Quicksilver thing sounds like a side mission, whereas like Moon Girl to beat DC sounds like a main quest. But I'm good either way. I'm your team leader, so I'm down for whatever. Like I wouldn't know any better as Chelsea. Now that Quicksilver isn't like potentially a boyfriend, I care a lot less. I am interested to see where your guys' DC thing goes. So
Sorry. Coming out the end there.
I'm interested to see where this whole like DC thing between you and Roman goes. So yeah, I leave it in your hands, Isaac.
I personally don't have a preference, honestly.
Well, you're the leader, so even if you don't have a preference, you must make a decision.
My decision is to finish this pasta, which is so good.
That's fair.
I make decision after food.
Good idea. You should never make a decision on an empty stomach.
That's what I've been doing.
God damn. A whole bucket of pasta, a pint of ice cream, and some ice water.
Oh, other than the water, that sounds amazing.
I can't have any other kind of sugars. The accent is really fucking with me still.
The accent. Oh
Yeah.
yes, I heard something about that, but what? I didn't know you even had an accent.
Oh yeah, I got into a car crash last Friday.
Okay. Like, would you like to know
yeah.
more?
Oh yes, please, Colin. Would you like to know more?
Yes, I would.
No, yeah, I was just leaving my house. It hit me. I was right in front of a school, so
Like, you were in a
that's-
car as
that's
well.
luck. I was driving.
Okay.
Totaled my car, which is a little unfortunate.
Oh.
But I'm still right now. I'm good because I took a lot of medication because I went to see Star Wars.
Right.
But it was a 4D theater, so
Oh,
it's
cool.
like the thing where like it hits you a lot in the back, kind of thing, or squishes you
Oh.
lower.
Oh.
So that's the reason why I'm not gonna be running tomorrow, because I know for a fact I'm gonna be sore. Yeah,
It should be tough tomorrow after
Yeah.
that. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be running or joining any games tomorrow. So if Omega is running,
So it must have been pretty bad then. Like
oh
if
yeah, it was
you're
rough
on
in the ER.
drugs and yeah. So like, but like, did you get T-boned? Was it head on?
kind of hard to say exactly. Let me see if I can.
Like you don't remember, or
No, I remember. It's just hard to explain it
okay.
without demonstrating, I guess.
Yeah, do it
in the
again
sense-
right now and film it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for example, on the Marvel,
yeah,
Roll20 thing, you see where the chair is? Where
Yeah.
I'm pointing at?
the dark one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The dark one. So the way it's facing, I kind of got hit in this area, so like the front left tire, because
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going, I was on the sidewalk kind of area, and I was pulling out. It hit me, and it kind of, imagine the chair like did a whole 90 degrees to be pointing in this direction. It
Holy
pivoted my
shit.
car.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard. Like, and you said you're
So
by
you're
a
just
school.
like you're just like leaving a hole, then he clipped you then, kind of thing. Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah. I was just about to go to work, and then
Yeah.
you're
I,
pulling out, and this guy just like smashed into the side of you.
basically, yeah.
Wow. That's nuts. So
Yeah,
and
it's not
then
fun.
and it in the driver's side, so you would have taken like that's the worst
Oh,
possible
most
point
of it, yeah.
to take it from. And it like I'm assuming it has an engine in the front, so the amount of force required to spin you like that must have like what hit you? Was it a truck or like
I think it was a Jeep s kind of thing. I don't really know cars too well, so I don't know if it's
okay?
exact.
But
thing.
Did
you're
he stop or he like kept going or like?
well,
No, they stopped.
they
Called
would have been
911.
totaled too, I would
Okay.
imagine.
Well, yeah.
No, surprisingly, I think it's because they were going fast and I was not.
You're kind of
going too
stationary
fast.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
not how
apparently
physics works.
that's what the officer told me, because apparently his car was almost untouched for the most part. Like, there's some damage, but not as
Yeah.
bad as mine.
That's why I
Yeah.
drive a
My car-
truck.
Because what do you call it? My whole front end is just
Just gone, like tore it
gone.
off. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta get a new car.
Brutal. So obviously like he was at fault or whatever.
So I was making a U-turn, with double solid lines. So
Oh
unfortunately, I was
no.
at fault.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, but I legitimately I did not see him at all, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I saw another car coming in, and there's a light right behind me. So I was like, okay, I'll just let that one pass by. Still check behind me, gave it another second or two, and then bam, hit me.
Damn.
So I have no idea where they came from, because they said they came
Jeez,
from
yeah.
the school in front of me, but it is way too close to be getting that speed that they hit me at.
Yeah, because
Especially,
that's
yeah,
a
from a
lot of
school zone.
force.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
That
was
should've been
thinking
a school
too.
zone.
Like
Yeah.
a school zone, it'd be like what 30 kilometers here, an hour at max. Like
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're
wow,
going pretty damn fast.
that's crazy. And like,
Huh.
did it knock you out? Did you have to get
No,
EMT
I
to
was.
the hospital?
Oh yeah, I was rushed to the hospital.
Oh
I
wow.
was
Oh, shit.
conscious the whole time. I opened the door, took off my seatbelt after the crash,
Okay.
and just kind of made sure that I was available to whoever came. So
Okay. That's smart.
it made their job a little bit easier, kind of thing. I just kind of stayed as still as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty bad though. Like that that's a bad one for sure. Like fuck I got rear-ended once and my shoulder's still fucked up and that was like 20 years ago. So I can only imagine cuz that's quite a bit of force to spin you around like that. Yeah, brutal. Well, you're alive.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job.
You're okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
you.
Yeah, no, that's brutal for sure.
Luckily, I have a Oreo ice cream right now, so I'm better.
There you go. Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, eat lots of ice cream, masturbate. You work at a hospital, that's convenient.
Masturbating actually does improve your. Masturbating actually does bump your white blood cell. It helps your immunity.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So if you're
awesome.
sick, it's actually if you're lying around sick with nothing to do, masturbating is actually.
I the only caveat is when I got snipped, I wasn't supposed to jerk off for like 2 weeks. But I was
No.
still horny, so I'd like edge all the time. Don't do that. It
No.
made it worse.
What are we doing? Oh, did you guys decide what you want to do? Do you want to do well? So I'll give you some more detail.
Oh.
The it'll fortunately Dylan, I don't have a whole lot more left written for you this game, but the one for Quicksilver is a solo Duchess mission, and the Doodler and Tallow.
Oh, they're like
Halo.
independent. They're like solo.
Yeah, they're
ones?
independent. They're solo ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So we were talking about it, and we decided that Isaac needed to finish his pasta.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm finished with that.
But I kind
Uh,
of assumed they were all like
Oh yeah, no, they aren't
collective.
they aren't group efforts. These ones, no.
Okay.
I'll get Roman want to finish this once and for all.
Yes, one of you kill the other. I'm really because I can't now have sex with Quicksilver. I'm much more interested
more interest is more this way. That's fair
in the
enough.
DC one. So
Yeah.
my preference is that we follow that up. And
I'm good with that because it makes more sense logically too. Because I think it'd be quicker to set up theirs than it would be yours. Because yours, you're actually going to fly to Los Angeles for this mission.
oh
so.
my goodness! Well, I have a private jet, so don't worry about it. We could do that as
I
like
hope we
the
don't have
intro
to
next
fight.
time or something or whatever.
Yeah. I was
However
just thinking
that
we
works
probably
out.
have time for one more, and then.
Yeah, perfect. I would love to find more about this DC thing. And also, Roman hasn't had a lot of opportunity to talk this session.
I know, that's another reason why I
Yeah.
opted for that one.
Look, if Doodler has his way, he's going to stay away from Tallow.
Oh, we're aware.
Oh. You're kind of gonna get summoned to the same place.
Trent, you didn't let me have what I want, and that's why I love you as a DM.
Gave me exactly what I wanted, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. They gave me absolutely not what I wanted.
That should be
Do you know why you're my favorite? Do you know why you're my favorite player? Because I can't.
I like the idea of like an out of contest quote of like, he gave me Spider-Man signed underwear. But then put me up against my worst enemy, who's my best friend. Like, no context whatsoever.
I'm not an enemy yet, Roman. No worries.
Roman.
Come on, man.
Well, that's exactly what a smart enemy would say.
What are you doing, man? Having a bud, watching the game.
Oh, Tallow would never find you at that comic book shop.
The place you own and work and live.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah. Just, that's genius. Go hide at Jocks. He would never look there.
I would rather
hide from one enemy at my other enemy.
Yeah, I would rather die.
Wait. So probably in like 5 days. So like you guys kind of go through your normal work week before Dr. Strange messages you both independently, being like, "Hey, everything's ready. Can you come meet me?" If you respond with a yes, I will just teleport you.
Yeah, I just respond where to.
And I'll say, yes, I'm at my shop.
Okay. So you both get teleported in, and you show up in the astral plane, but this time you are inside the clock.
Would we be in our costume or just like?
So that's what I'm gonna say. You guys can go back to full health. I don't know why you're not here because of probably where I grabbed your token. But you can be in full costume. You could be in full health or in your costume, however you want to show up. The spell cut, because even if you're dressed like not in it, the spell will let you just present yourself however you presented when you show up.
oh shit, Callow, and I'll try to jump through the portal that I just came through.
it like
I
make an agility check.
Can I like attempt to just like grapple him with my grappling hook as he does that? Oh, maybe
Sure.
that'd give him an edge if I roll against him still, or the opposite of edge. I forget what it is here.
Trouble.
Trouble.
If
Yeah.
if you're successful, so he did his first with agility for 16. That's really good. So you'd have to make a
Yeah.
melee higher than the 16
Attack or
or non-combat, but a melee or your ranged. Oh, sorry, ranged. What's ranged? Ranged is
agility, right?
Ability,
yes,
yeah.
thank you. I don't remember what the character sheet looks like. I was needing a copy of the character sheet.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Oh, nope,
Yeah.
you
Just
missed.
try.
But let's try something because somebody else is in control of that portal. Fuck mo. Oh,
So we can type things out.
Not quite.
I love it because like I'm trying to not interrupt every 2 seconds, and I've been A, not successful, and B, it's very difficult for me. So being able to type things I'm thinking in there makes it so much easier.
All right. Oh, I have to click. Oh, I set my thing up in a bad way. All right. So, yeah, the grappling hook misses, and you get right up to the portal as it there, Roman, and Strange says, "Okay, oh, where? Okay,
Logic?
oh, sorry.
Oh,
Logic, my only weakness. How did
I
you
thought it was
know? How did you get
Okay,
a 16? On a 6, 2, and a 1.
I think Doctor Strange rank 5 or 6.
Your grapple
Holy
strange is rank 6. Yeah.
fuck!
Yeah, so no wonder.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, Doctor Strange. Oh, I need to change her name. Oh, I'm glad you both can meet me. This is Moon Girl. She's the one I told you about who could make the window we need. Hey, how's it going?
Been better.
Peachy.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I take it you two haven't talked to each other the last. Based on your reactions, you haven't had a conversation here yet.
I think he found my tracking device, so no, I haven't had a chance to talk to him.
Yeah. So you're tracking me.
I attempted to. I just wanted to have a chat with you.
It's a weird way to do it.
And, I feel like if I couldn't find you, then I needed a middleman. And we have Doctor Strange for that, luckily.
Yeah, luckily.
So, you're able to help us
Oh.
communicate with our world?
Yeah.
Me? Oh,
No.
yeah.
So Moon Girl says, yeah. Last time I did this, I had to use the fracture from when Blue Marvel and Ant-Man disappeared, but now that space-time is, things are a little more fragile, but still have to get a little bit connected. So what I need, or I think I need for my is if I could get something from each of you connected to the DC universe, that, if that's what we're calling it, to the DC universe that means that into my. See, she has a whole lot of machine parts set up that is stuff she's.
So
Hello?
like,
Oh.
does she
hello.
need like a belt or?
I'm be honest, a good chunk of it was really cutting out for me, which is why I left.
Okay, I wasn't sure where I left. Yeah, so she just needs something for you that connects you to the DC universe so that she can use it in the machine to kind of create the window she's gonna make.
Is he not entirely of that?
Nope.
Oh, the mystery deepens. I'll shut up now.
Oh, you mean the like our skin and all that is technically from that universe?
Well, you would, not necessarily the Doodler, but aren't you like from there?
Yes.
Oh.
I thought you meant like clothing wise. Everything I have on me at the moment is from this universe.
Yeah, but yeah, well, Doctor Strange can teleport anything you have brought with you that would be of meaning. He can bring that over as well if there's anything you have in this world from the old world that would be of a significant psychic importance for you to you that connects you to that universe.
Yeah, I've got this, and I'll pull out a little Wolverine miniature. That was like my first toy.
Nice. Tail. Tallow.
I like
Anything-
reach into my. You're going with Taylor. Like reach into my utility belt and just like pull out a kind of rusted up bronze R.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Is that like his wingding?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
No, that's the Robin symbol.
Yeah, Robin.
It's a Robin. Yeah, Robin. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
like the insignia, like Batman symbol.
Oh, like
this is
what?
the
He
one,
would have
like-
wore on his chest or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, very
So
cool.
like it's like an example is like Superman's giant ass. This is the way you know I'm Robin, quote unquote. You know.
Cool. Yeah. Very cool.
The emblem. There we go. It's my
Yeah.
emblem.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was like Robin's wingdings, but the actual emblem itself is very cool.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, perfect. She puts them in and stuff. Okay, stand back. Like I say, I only dropped a dinosaur the first time I did this. Every time since,
No
it's been a pretty clear
dinosaurs.
picture. Pretty clear picture.
When
Okay.
she's like 2 and just summons a dinosaur.
Yeah, well, she was 16 when she did it. I think now she's about 18 right now. But yeah.
So, like, is this her power or does she just operate this machine?
No, she's just kind of like a super genius. Machines and stuff. Yeah.
Was
So she
was
was-
Moon Girl the event that I came here to see? Like when
No,
she
Moon Girl was actually the event that you came to see. Reptilian Moon Girl was actually the event that destroyed the library that Dylan works at.
Oh, okay.
Dylan
That was the dinosaur that
or Relic?
because that was Relic. That was the
Okay.
dinosaur that was the dinosaur that Relic uppercutted was the one that she let loose.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. So she's
All
like
tying together.
she's like a super genius. She's like Superman's enemy or whatever. Lex Luthor. Yeah. Okay.
In some ways, but yeah.
So this
A
is
lot
some
more
kind of like giant
ethical.
machine that she's created.
Yeah, this is kind of a machine she's made that's gonna create this window here.
Cool.
Roman, are you staying dressed as Abe, or are you gonna put on the dude? So
Oh yeah, I guess if we're going to work, I'll put on the Doodler outfit.
it's up to you. I'm just asking how you present yourself.
Oh, badly.
I'll just be like on the corner putting it on as she's like talking about this stuff.
So as
You like have to dress
Is
down
this-
to your tidy whities first.
as the screen moves and stuff pops around, so you're like gets going, and then all of a sudden this like it almost looks like a Doctor Strange portal, but it's kind of silver and white. And then it doesn't create a perfect circle, it kind of glitches a bit,
Oh,
and then it kind of creates this frame. And you
like
guys,
it's pixelated at the edges.
yeah.
That
And then you
is
guys
cool.
see this.
Fuck off. That's like you're looking through the portal and you see fucking Batman. Dude, that is
Yeah.
sick.
You guys are seeing his back, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is awesome.
That's very like he fucking knew and he's just like took you long enough.
Honestly, considering Batman, it might have been.
No, I know, right? Like that's so sick. What a sick fucking image.
Kept you
Right, so
waiting,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
In like
that's pretty
the
much-
talking to Bane voice.
kind of just
Oh,
Tell them where the
Oh.
drugs are going.
bro, Moon Girl
Talk
just
about timing.
opened a portal between Marvel and DC, and they're looking through the portal currently at Batman's back as he stares over the city of Gotham and is just like, took you long enough. It's unreal.
This city is a sickness, and only I am the cure.
Holy shit, are
I'm
you
lit.
Batman? Trent, you son of a bitch.
I timed it so well, yeah.
The timing is unreal.
That would have been insanely good.
Yeah, he's been watching the stream the whole time, and you just texted him
just
like,
came in, yeah.
"It's your time."
Yeah.
Honestly, only the past 5 minutes. I saw the Batman thing, and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta jump in now.
Oh, I see. Nice.
That's
That's
fantastic.
how you...
Can he just be Batman?
I
I will
have a
happily be
character-
Batman.
I have a character sheet built for Batman.
This is awesome.
Wait, did you use the character sheet you sent me before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
My parents are dead.
Weird. People don't usually trauma dump on strangers, but you
Oh,
do
have you
seem
met people?
neurodiverse.
Welcome to Gotham City.
That's a direct quote from some girl I met on WoW. Oh, he turned around.
You see these rippling abs? I had them added to the suit. I'm actually 30 pounds overweight.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen anything above your belt since you turned around. Is that a jock strap or like, how many socks do you have in there?
I have a massive opioid problem.
You gotta keep it bulletproof.
His dick's tiny, but he has massive balls.
So he kind of turns around and Red Wing.
Red Robin.
Red Robin, thank you. Red Robin.
Like the restaurant.
I ain't got time for names.
We've
I'm
been-
Batman.
Red Robin. We've been looking for you.
I managed to find myself in a sticky situation. If you include our last encounter.
Are they still on
With who
this
I'm at.
side of the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a window. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, because you said this isn't travelable. It's like a cell phone.
Yeah, it's only letting like photons and
Like video
psychic. So
call.
even like a conversation. Psychic?
Oh, you cut out.
Oh,
You
sorry.
cut
It's more photons and. Am I
It's
still
like
cut
video
out?
call.
No, you're good now.
No, you're good.
Okay. It's more photons and like psychic energies.
Cut
Yeah,
out
you're cutting
again.
out.
Talking.
Maybe move
Crazy.
your mic.
Okay. No, this isn't the mic. The mic's the camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only photons and like psychic that goes between, so you're not audibly each other, you're just
But you're seeing the lips move and
interpreting.
hearing
But
the
you're seeing the
sound.
lips moving and hearing the
So
exactly.
your brain's just editing it.
Your brain's
I was learning
it's
about
just making
this.
it a video call.
Go look in a mirror and look from eye to eye. You cannot see your eyes move, but you
Yeah.
also don't notice that your brain cuts out the when your eyes are moving to look at either one. And apparently, if you spend somewhere between 30 seconds and 10 minutes, depending on the person, staring at yourself in the mirror, your brain will like kind of forget that to like actively check what's happening, and you'll see your own face differently. Like you're either gonna be like older or younger, and it's like it's a fucking trip, man. Anyway, sorry.
So this other kid pops into the frame. Oh, good.
I was pregnant. This is your baby. I can't.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry.
You finally showed up.
Hey,
We've
Damien.
been trying to track down Zatanna so we can find you. We're running out of avenues.
Little Damien, how much you've grown. Wait, I can move him.
Fuck you.
Oh, is
You
that
can
what
move him? Oh,
Damien
weird.
says?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
what?
Damien.
I did say fuck you. You
More
humanoid?
accurate.
He's very foul mouthed and like not the
Oh, is that like a
good Robin
canon
Goody Two Shoes.
thing?
He's Bruce Wayne's child.
Like
Yeah, he's
Talia.
actually
literally?
Bruce Wayne's son. Yeah.
Holy shit! With who? The chick from
Talia
the
al
Two
Ghul.
Face? Oh,
Talia al Ghul.
yeah,
Um,
that's
from
that movie,
she was,
yeah.
like,
from the Bane
daughter of
movie.
Lucifer
The
or
evil
some
chick
shit,
from the
wasn't it?
Bane movie.
Yeah, her.
Yeah. That's Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's his mom. Yeah.
Wait, is it Roz or Raish? I keep forgetting.
Like-
I
It's
was
Raish.
your...
It is Raish. Yes.
On
yes.
Raish.
purpose?
Okay, got it.
Like they love each other and shit?
No,
she
no.
drugged
It was
drugged.
not. It was not.
It was not on
consensual.
purpose. It was not
People will always
consensual.
be stealing Bruce Wayne's DNA. It's crazy. Yeah.
Like
It was
My
just
bad.
to have the prime.
he wore a condom, threw it in
Batman
the
genes.
garbage, and then while he was asleep, she stole that condom, went home, and then
No,
emptied
no.
it into herself.
I think
No,
they
no, no,
went
no,
out
no,
on a
no.
dinner date, but then she drugged him, and then she
I
took
bet.
advantage of
I
him.
was drugged and date raped.
Basically.
Honestly, I can't complain. That pussy was fire.
This explains the whole penis pump discussion we had like way at the beginning.
I'm
We were-
missing context here, but
I am
I'm
also missing
Batman.
context, and I am Red Robin.
Roman has a penis pump,
Nice.
and he said it hurt, and we were trying to figure out why it hurt because it's not supposed to. But then we found out that it was hurting him emotionally. Does that help? I don't know if that clears things up.
It was
but...
hurting me physically. It's just also responsible for my emotional pain.
Oh, I meant to put that tall.
Also, the penis pump is my Jesus.
Wow, I didn't know he actually had a child. So how does he end up with the child if she date raped him because she would give
she
birth?
like sensed.
She sent. Well, I don't even know it from the movies. I don't know about other comics, but she basically there's a civil war going on. The Assassins League of Assassins. So she wants to send Damien to a safer place, quote unquote. But his father's Batman, so it's not exactly safer. So Batman tried his best to rehabilitate him.
I mean,
into not a
arguably the
bloodthirsty-
safest place you can be is with Batman.
I mean,
I don't know, but he instantly puts a Robin suit on you and like, all right, let's go fight
Oh,
crime.
that's true. He's like,
well,
can you imagine if he was like a 2-year-old? Like, Batman's still just like, come fight bad guys with me.
well, the thing is in that
He's got
same
a diaper on.
in that same movie universe, that Robin is the cause of the manor being blown up. I think a movie later, actually, where he's introduced and almost getting Batman and Dick Grayson killed. Nightwing.
I think he did kill Nightwing at one point, didn't he?
No, that was his alternative future self.
Oh,
That never came to be.
Of course it was. That makes perfect sense.
That's DC for
That's how I explain all my authoring mishaps.
So Batman
Tess?
asks. So Batman asks. So Red Robin, looks like you were able to catch up with the thief.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely say I did. I like put on a smile kind of thing. I'll pull in Doodler, which I don't think I know his real name yet, but uh, or do I?
I
Roman?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just say like, I don't know exactly who he is just yet, but this is Doodler. Um, this is the man who took our device. I'll like kind of say it so that way nobody else really knows exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, they have it right, so if they research it, they can find out. But like, for those who don't know, kind of thing. Though it would seem like that device also caused a fracturing of the multiverses. So,
yeah, we've been seeing that here. That's why I was looking for Zatanna, but Zatanna was abducted by Bane, and the last person to see Bane was the Joker. And then Damon comes in. So we've just been waiting for the Joker to pop up like he always does. Then we'll beat the shit out of Joker. He'll tell us where Bane is. Then we'll know where Zatanna is.
yes, she is, Colin.
Excellent. I love her.
What do you call it? You know, it's never that easy, little Damien.
He just like growls.
So, what is Talow's relationship to Damien? Like an adopted older brother?
Basically.
And then Nightwing would be like your adopted older brother? So
Nightwing would be the adopted eldest brother.
Yeah,
so
he's like that. Yeah.
like how many Robins are out there? Like Batman now has like a stable of like 15 Robins running around.
I have tons
would
of
be
little
up to
boys in
Trent.
my employ.
That's
I'm
insane.
There's little girls. There's a couple
That
girl
would-
Robins.
That was what I was to say is like that'd be up to Trent because in some iterations there's Stephanie who becomes a Robin. There's Jack who becomes the future Robin in a world where Batman is decommissioned, but then he comes back. But then there's also there's mainly 4 Robins, like definitely that I could say.
Yeah, there's like
this
definitely usually
confirmation.
they made
Yeah.
for yeah.
I mean, with Trent bringing in Damien, this is confirmation for me. So it's Jason, Dick, Tim, and Damien, not in that order. There's a couple other Robins. There's also Spotlight. I think basically the daytime Robin.
Oh yeah.
The daytime
There's some
Robin.
other. There's some
Well,
other
he's
ones.
not. He's more like the daytime Bat family. You know.
We'll keep it easy. The main 4 I'm gonna say we have Dick Grayson, the first Robin who becomes Nightwing. We have Jason Todd, second Robin who becomes Red Hood. Then we have you, Tim Drake, who Robin becomes Red Robin, and now Damian Wayne,
who's the child Robin of this year.
Of this year. Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. And so, like, at this point, is Bruce Wayne like fucking 80?
I think he's like 50 or 60. Like he does a lot early on.
He's been in his 50s now. Yeah.
So did he like the majority of his time is spent just like kind of like running the Robins?
So that was another thing I kind of was thinking about because I feel like he would have adopted Dick like in his early 20s to make it work. Then
adopted in his early years.
Yeah.
And then Jason is at least 10 years after Dick because he was after he became Nightwing, or at least during the years he became Nightwing.
Yeah, kind of during that transitional time, yeah.
I think Jason was Robin for maybe 4 to 5 years, and then he died. Then Tim became the Robin, like I'd say a year or 2 after. So, and he kind of stayed Robin up until Bruce's death, became Red Robin, searched the world trying to find out what happened. And then Damien came in after that.
You said Bruce's death.
Correct. In some iterations, the Red Robin iterations, he becomes Red Robin after Bruce dies, quote unquote.
So
He doesn't die. It's just Black Adam. No, Doomsday. Who's the other guy? Darkseid. Darkseid vaporizes him, but it's its own thing.
okay. So my understanding with the whole Nightwing thing was that essentially at a certain point that Robin took over like the physical duties of Batman, and at that point Bruce Wayne was kind of like running him out of the lair.
Actually,
No,
Dick
no,
Grayson takes
Dick
over the
only-
duties, and he becomes Batman for a little bit too.
Yeah.
He only becomes Batman when Bruce Wayne isn't able to be Batman. He was basically
Yeah.
a stand-in Batman.
right.
He doesn't want to be Batman.
Yeah.
Bruce doesn't want him
So
to
he
be
kind of
Batman.
has, and he has his own thing as a Nightwing. He doesn't need to be.
So,
Yeah.
but it's like in this current timeline, Batman is still able to be Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
I learned
was that?
something today. Ha! Wow. At least they're not
was like-
Chinese.
Actually, Damien's like part Indian, like he's
Asian, right?
Oh my
I don't
he's
know
like
which
God.
Asian.
part,
Yeah,
but
he's not. Yeah, I don't like this token enough. He's not.
He's not Asian
I mean,
enough.
He's not
I'm
Asian
down.
enough.
I only hire the
Like,
most. I only
I
hire
like
the
when
most
they
exceptional minorities.
like Rachel and Talia should be more where they're from, and like yeah,
Middle
no, he should be-
Eastern at
yeah,
least,
yeah,
if not
exactly,
Asian.
exactly, yeah.
Because
but
I'm
then-
so used to Damien being the white, kind of like spitting image of Batman kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
which doesn't
movies,
make sense.
but
Like he should be a
realistically,
mix with
shouldn't be.
his mom.
Yeah,
and,
it
like,
should be
yeah.
mixed between.
I
But then
think the
again, I
mine
feel
was
like
better,
most
yeah.
iterations has Talia al Ghul as being this really
Yeah,
beautiful
Which
white
and
black
she's
haired lady.
very yeah. It's just
But that also doesn't
comic
make
book,
sense
yeah.
considering she's Middle Eastern.
That's the thing. The way they did it originally is not as I like the way they make their characters now, but that's just because I'm
Yeah.
a left leaning radical lunatic. Anyway,
Someone scratched out his eyes.
I'm trying to make him Asian.
Sorry, Trent. What was happening? A lot.
Okay.
Sidetrack.
so we know where you are, but we don't really know how to get you back.
Well, from what these wonderful people over here are telling me, we have to fix this situation, which seems impossible. But as you know, we kind of deal with the impossible daily. It seems like we'd have to kind of send everybody back who's not meant to be in, who's not from their universe, back to their universe all at the same time. If that's right, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange will come into the frame. Hi, I'm Doctor Strange. Obviously, Batman. Yeah, obviously Batman. Good to meet you. Yeah, we're going to get everyone back at the same time. If this person you're looking for sounds like she's a sorcerer or witch of some kind, then that would be probably best to keep searching for her. If you find her, you can get in contact with me in my universe, and we can discuss the proper spells, and I will try to do the same other touch to converse the spell at the same time to drop all the marbles into the correct hole simultaneously.
Is that a euphemism?
That's I was waiting. Like, come on, say it.
That's fantastic.
I'm sorry, I'm derailing this.
Oh, dude, I've been derailing it since the first minute. I accidentally created
It's the
like
only
a
reason it's gone on this long. I only had 2 hours. You guys need to derail it to me. So as this is happening, all of a
You
sudden,
guys thought there was rails.
We're all
All of a
standing
sudden-
there being like, why is like this Robin kid telling us such weird shit?
He's kind of a dick.
all of a sudden, there's kind of the sound of this explosion,
What?
Did that work?
Through the portal? I didn't hear it.
Oh, did that work? What I just did? You guys see that? No.
Just zoomed in on Batman
Are
and
you on
Damien.
DM
Sorry.
level?
Oh!
Oh!
Oh
He
shoot!
is transparent though. He is transparent though.
That's
Yeah, I
poison
don't know why-
ivy, right?
No,
I
that's
don't know why. all
I'm
these
just
tokens keep showing
joking.
up transparent.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know why my tokens are showing up transparent. I think.
Do you have them on transparent? Like, cause you
No,
can
I think
change
I think the image thing where I'm ripping the image from doesn't like where I'm stealing them from or something. And
Oh.
it's yeah.
You were merely raised by the thoughts. I was born to them, molded by them.
Am I the only one who has
Oh,
control
what?
over Damien?
Is he supposed to be here too?
Oh,
That's the Riddler, right?
Joker?
anyway.
I thought Isaac was gonna get mad at me again.
I realize it sounded like you're joking.
I was. I see 3 torches and then a bunch of smoke. 4 torches, 5 torches. A lot of smoke.
You get a torch, and you get a torch.
Yeah, everyone look under your chair. We look under our chairs. Trent has literally lit a fire in each of our houses.
I mean, there's a fire starter in my house right now.
I respect
was
the
that you?
hustle.
Yeah. I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
It looks like as if something happened that he didn't expect to happen, and now he's trying to fix what's happening.
Batman finally exhaled. The bong hit.
Alright, so you guys can only see torches. Okay.
Torches and smoke. Like there's cool
Okay,
moving
perfect.
smoke, and then just like
Okay.
the icons of torches.
Like this. Trent,
So-
if you look at my
I'm
screen.
Batman. Someone just lit a
Oh, no
fat
worries.
spliff around
If you
Yeah.
see where I'm putting this, if you see where I'm putting this red spot, if I can get
Nope. Like I see the red
Okay.
spot, but that's it.
just the red point, yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
see the
perfect.
circles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so Isaac and Roman, if you put your character tokens at level 3 in that spot.
At level 3?
There's
Rank 3.
Yay.
Yeah.
There's levels. Oh. Okay.
Rank 3. Yeah.
Oh,
We're not good.
Rank 3. That's luck. That's fucking. If my quest
so
has
happy.
a similar power level, I need to do some research before my next session. Because I forgot everything.
oh, thank God. Now I'm actually able to fight.
Yay!
Roman?
Oh,
So only they are gonna be able to see, right?
I'll do something for you to see in a second.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I just for the stream.
Yeah,
it might be
I
confusing.
gotta find a token. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, all good.
For our 4 viewers watching at home, probably stoned as fuck.
Yeah.
Just a bit of context.
Trying to get there, but I keep dropping my damn bat.
What?
The bat for my one hitter.
Oh, wait. What's a bat for a one hitter?
I'm Batman. I caught that good shit.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought the bat reference was.
Okay. I'm
So it just works out
Batman.
that
It's like a
called
dude
a
who
bat.
just hits people with baseball bats. I'm Batman.
Oh, if I ever hit somebody with a baseball bat now, that's exactly what I'm going to tell them. Now I have to find a reason.
Oh, I'll pay you $20. Is that a good enough reason?
To hit you with a baseball bat and say
Not
I'm Batman? Hell
me.
yeah.
No. A very specific other person.
For the purposes of the stream, absolutely not. That was definitely a
Wait, you
joke.
guys see now?
Otherwise-
Now I see the map. It's like it appeared randomly out of the smoke. It's very small. Is that right? Like this map is massive. And
It's not very big.
No, like the map you've presented is small, but the actual map with all the smoke is huge. Is that correct? And I can see Doodler, Tallow, Doctor Strange, and like some other.
Oh, you see the people? You can okay. If you see people, I think we're okay.
Okay. I just wasn't sure because like the part I can see is small compared to the size of the actual like map.
I'm just gonna take a quick look at the stream and see what's happening.
Okay. I think it's fine. I just
Okay.
yeah. I can see what's happening as far as like Doodler, Tallow, and is
Oh,
there...
yeah, you
oh,
can
that's
see everything.
Batman. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm sorry, but that's where we're going to end today.
Ah, and Moon Girl's there.
Yeah, and Moon Girl's there. So her window shattered, and you guys have fallen into planes.
Oh shit! And there's Bane.
With
Wait, the in between?
yeah, you're in between.
I see Bane, and then
Oh,
there's like a bunch
shit.
of... Are those like hand ninjas or reapers?
Yeah, they're just ninjas. Yeah,
Okay.
they're shadow or hand or what are they called with the under race?
League of Assassins.
Assassins. Yes.
Oh right, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Looks like we're in the universe, almost like we're guardians of the galaxy. Batman.
Dun dun. Dude, you weren't here for all the Wong puns.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad you weren't, because then you would have made much more.
All for one and one for all.
What's can you explain the copyright strike from James Gunn?
It just reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy, this map.
Oh yeah.
Is that what?
And the first
like
thing I
Pil-
thought is James
Okay.
Gunn, the director of the trilogy, would totally sue us if we were more successful.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, Trent's leaving.
What do you mean?
He's off
He
to
said that
settle
was-
scores. He's Batman.
Like literally?
He said that's the end of. He left the camera.
Okay, I'll stop the stream then.
Oh,
bye.
wait, no. Are we actually done, or are we just done with us, me
Oh.
and Roman?
I thought that was the end of session. It is 11:30, so it would make sense. I'm pretty sure. And then we'd probably start at you guys, and then go on to the whatever my catching up with
Quicksilver.
thing is gonna be. Oh yeah,
Got a
so
wedding tomorrow. I'm
random.
Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna fuck Quicksilver, and then apparently he's like 60 or more. I thought he was like 20, like from the movie. So I was
Oh,
like,
fuck, age ain't nothing
I'm
but a number at
totally
that
gonna
age.
fuck him. But yeah, no. Apparently that's not. It's only an option if I'm willing to be extremely creepy. Oh, also, Doctor Strange isn't gay. His wife is super hot. The jury's still out on Wong.
Wait. The guy who practices mystic arts is not gay.
And
I'm
wears a
calling
cape.
bullshit.
I know. Don't.
Yeah,
Dude,
bullshit.
I'm on the same. I rolled
You know what,
several
maybe-
checks about this.
Maybe in the same way that Tom Cruise isn't gay, where it's like, oh yeah, of course he isn't, but
Everyone's gay in prison. What was it, Dylan? You were like, he wears a cape. He's clearly gay.
Trying to stop the live stream at this point.
I can, yeah. We weren't sure if you meant like we were done with their story
no,
or we're
that's-
done.
Yeah, we're not. That's all I
Okay,
got for tonight.
Okay, perfect.
We'll pick up later because
All right, say
I feel
bye.
like I feel like I want to be.
No, that's
Bye.
perfect. Everyone say
It's
bye.
same people who.
bye, you.
Bye.
Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe, you fucking plebeians.
Yeah.